So Nate, Avok.
Mm.
You're an intrepid young man. I think you're a considerable man of tastes. However, you seem to deny every human advancement or humanoid advancement that comes your way. Can you, in one word, explain what you're attracted to in a woman?
Prishavakadia.
What?
I just want to point out that this was just setting cool, and Nate was like, "Let's open with this." This bit.
No, don't ruin the magic.
You've ruined the magic.
You ruined the magic. I'm gonna fucking...
Just let them guess.
I'd like to imagine that took place in the interdimensional tavern that is this whole podcast here, where it's just, oh yeah, we're talking to the character, getting an interview, getting a fresh idea. Meanwhile, Avok with a spider in one arm and a snake in the other.
I must... Who is
Stop
listening
watching
to
hentai, Wolf!
Why are you watching
Turn off your
anime?
hentai!
Not hentai!
Well, I'm trying to figure out like why you were playing
It's
potentially
it's-
copyrighted audio there, but all right. At least I hope it's not copyrighted.
Yes, please, Wolf. We are live, sir.
Yeah, come
We
on.
people who have used Monster Hunter monsters
we
in
are
our campaign,
dignified
we
people,
must avoid
okay?
copyright.
Yeah.
Like, please.
This is also, admittedly, this is also what happens when we are playing with a man who doesn't believe in headphones.
Damn.
Except in gaming. Except in gaming.
This is gaming, though.
Let's not play the semantics
It's not
game.
Wolf.
This is not.
Oh, whoa, let's not play semantics on that. Okay.
I mean, we could, but I mean, is first-person shooters really gaming?
So hello, everybody.
It is.
Long time no see.
About 2
I'm
weeks.
using a controller to play. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, hi guys. How are you?
A controller to play D&D, alright.
It's true. It's true.
No, it's not. Oh my god, just play.
We are playing. That's the whole point. We're just having a nice conversation, you know, amongst friends at our gaming table, hopefully with drinks in hand. At least I assume we have drinks in hand. Otherwise, this is going to be very awkward.
I had a cup
Taste
of tea.
in monster women.
Oh, great. I'm sorry. I forgot to bring my cup over here.
Oh, fuck.
You know,
I'm
I
all
re-
out of tea.
I really got to start taking
Nate's
pictures.
posh is oh fuck.
I really got to like start taking pictures of the mug that Nate gave me, so that I can do that as like a Twitter thing to be like, hey, we're gonna start playing D&D soon, and it's just gonna be the
Oh my
mug
God.
filled with fluid and liquid and shite.
I was drinking it as I was having my mini impromptu spa session.
It just reminded me of when I made you pour a cup of tea to the point where it was just like barely about to start pouring over the edge.
That's enough tea. That's enough tea.
That's enough tea. That's enough tea. Stop.
And this mad lad somehow managed to stop it to where, like, you know where it curves over the top where there's so much
Wait,
inside?
He
but
had
it's
the
not
What?
falling
Yeah,
down.
we gave him the perfect tea boob right at the top. It was perfect.
Why? What the fuck?
It was just barely like licking the edge of the teacup. It was great.
What is wrong with you?
He took it and drank it. He didn't spill a single drop. Bless
Yeah,
him.
because it's tea. He's a British dude. Sometimes.
He's Welsh.
Despite how I sound. Yeah, Welsh is British. You
That is, yeah, that is
stupid.
British.
No, you're basically like third class British in the hierarchy.
Whoa, okay.
Class.
Okay.
Hey.
You were
just
literally
because-
given the worst spot of land in your entire country.
I mean,
because
he
we
is
got
right.
fucking overthrown by the English. Hey, we still got the coolest flag in the world.
True.
Yeah.
What other flag sports a dragon?
Not many, surprisingly.
These are the conversations we have before playing D&D. So hi, we're back. We're going to do a quick recap and then get this adventure rolling, which is why we have the tavern background noises. Hope that's not overbearing. Anywho, where did we last leave off? We stealthily left the Skulk's cave after having a long, condescending conversation with the Ice Devil who had been sniping them from across the city. And then just went through the city, being guided by skulks who hooted to sound an alarm in case of roaming monsters. Arrived all the way at the Temple District, where instead of killing Alamia and her Lamia monstrosities, they befriended the Lamia, who was basically tending to these monstrosities like they were sick puppies. They made me feel bad.
You shouldn't have
And you
made her
should.
a good person.
Like, I'm out here like, finally, they're gonna kill something. Finally, I can do this. It'll present a challenge. They have acid for blood. If they get wounded, it would have given them like pause to be like, let's not use our good weapons. No, that is not what happened at all.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time we made a temporary base in an enemy's home turf, man, I'd have like 2 nickels, which is odd that it happened twice.
It happened more than twice.
No,
Oh, cool,
no,
that's even better.
no. Technically twice, because the first time was with the succubus, but this time it's in this temple here, and that's it. Because the skulks weren't enemies. They were people who needed liberation, and you took them to a fancy mansion and gave them fucking vegan food.
We killed their overlords within 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Canonically.
That sounds about
within
right.
12.
Yeah.
You will die in the next 5 seconds. Not even 5 minutes, just 5 seconds.
It's not even inaccurate.
You will die in the next 5 seconds. Make that 12. What?
That was my first beholder. Like, goddamn.
It was my first beholder too.
And then you
Yeah, mine
Same.
as well.
and you dusted that bitch. Oh god, good times. It also helps that you guys have previous experience with vampires, so it's like, he's trying to recuperate. Shakar summons the sun. There will be no recuperation here. We ain't doing this again. Fuck you.
You finished him off in the absolute coolest way.
Oh god.
Oh, I see. Actually, a question that Vince, I think you could answer quite well. Jacket Otter in the chat's asking, is D&D free? Can you explain to them how they would go about playing D&D?
No, pay $1 million.
D&D is just like any other hobby. It can be free, it can be expensive. It really just depends on where you can get your resources. If you can get your hands on physical books, sometimes secondhand, sometimes brand new, you can get them fairly cheap. You can go to your local game store, pick them up, and sit down and play with your friends at a table. If you are lacking in close by friends who have a shared interest in a tabletop hobby, it can get a little bit more expensive depending on the services you go to. There's always Roll20, there's always other companies that are providing virtual tabletops so you could sit down and set up. But learning how to play the game, surprisingly, is free, because a lot of the resources that I use, I can just look it up. But because me and my friends are incredibly lazy and would like the math and the work done for us, I say we, but more like of us, acquired a lot of D&D Beyond resources so that we can make character sheets and campaigns that much easier to put together. And then out of my own pocket, I'm using a virtual tabletop here that has really good service, really good programming for maps and tokens, and even an initiative counter that just makes running D&D that much easier. So is it free? No.
But it can be.
But it can be if you, one, know the right people, and two, if you don't mind putting in the extra work. So if you want to put in the extra work, it's free. If you don't want to put in the extra work, Shnun, how much did our shit cost on D&D Beyond? Actually, don't answer that question. Not on stream. Anyway.
It was a 3-digit number.
It really was.
Plus like with like Foundry, you can self-host if you want. There's other services, and then there's stuff like DiceCloud, which has like a bunch of like crowd-funded like resources that you can get for free that would otherwise be purchasable. So there's multiple different options you can go for.
End of the day, though, it's basically an imagination game, so roll some dice, have your imagination, and you're good.
It's true. A lot of people can play with theater of the mind. So you don't necessarily have to have maps, tokens, and everything else. Just having your character sheet ready and you having a vast knowledge and resource of what your monsters are going to be, and just doing rule of cool stuff with your friends. You tell a collective story. Again, free. totally possible. You can do it over Discord calls and have a good time. It's basically like forum text roleplay, except no one's gonna god mod because you have to roll dice and everything is left to luck. You know, Asterix puts fingers together nervously, Asterix.
and then of course it's like if like there's like other systems like Pathfinder, Starfinder, Call of Cthulhu, all that different stuff with their own resources and everything.
So yeah,
So, a lot of options.
lots of options. Yes.
They just asked if it was free, dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think I'm just gonna answer with yes or no? Fuck you. Anyway.
Yeah, it's never a yes or no.
Nope, not with me.
It's a whole interlude.
Goddamn right.
All right.
Now,
Anyway,
back at the temple after Hello. I didn't.
this is Wolf.
Not
Go
me.
on.
Okay. So, back at the temple, after befriending the Lamia and these strange hungering monstrosities, we are now left with our heroes, who have this temple all to themselves. They are behind enemy lines. To kind of reiterate where everything is at, let me unpause the map here. To reiterate where everything is at, a veritable army of giants of varying kinds, from stone to storm to fire and so on, are in this area here, marked with the letter R. That's just a giant fortress. Some of them are even roaming the city as we speak. Even rune giants that look like obsidian oni are walking around with, you know, very nice looking great swords, sized for them, of course. Somewhere out there is an ice devil who's waiting for noon to approach so he can begin his hunt, and roaming monstrosities just litter the streets. All the while, a dragon who has yet to come out of its perch is just waiting in his lair until it feels like waking up from his mid-morning nap. And what is our party doing? That's a good question. Let's catch up. So, party, what we doing?
Assembling
Alright.
the Avengers.
Hilly.
Yeah,
I mean,
Shuka
yeah.
probably got on the call with Durlim here, saying that we got to a good place, explained the whole situation. Probably gave a little heads up that there's going to be some friends with us that look a bit uncanny, but do not attack. Make sure that everybody knows.
Yeah,
Yes,
Soleil's
Lamia
probably
did it.
Soleil's probably going to do the same, but with Mama Bear and Yin.
To which I'm sure they will express, each of them will express their own confusions. Durlim saying, so we don't attack the wandering mounds of flesh.
Yes, it's a bit uncanny, but we somehow make peace with them. So just make sure the pirates don't do that. Don't attack them.
And the same thing with this snake woman.
Yes.
Yes,
And her
just
name is Frida.
The Giants
On
are
the
free
phone
reign,
with him?
though.
No.
Oh, right. God, okay.
This is over the phone. Jesus.
God, have your man. Shit.
Hey, you wanted to. Don't even.
God, no, never mind. Are you on the phone?
Hey, you guys.
I mean, you were on the phone with your woman.
I mean, if we're doing the eavesdropping game, fine. I guess that means that when mention of a snake woman does occur, before the line is kind of cut for a brief moment, you can almost hear an interested, like, Nadia on the other end. Hold on, is that a new friend? And then static.
Friend snake.
Darlim, are you there? Or Nadia, who swiped the sending stone?
Thankfully, Durlim does get control. Sorry, I had to tie up a very excited spider. Anyway, so friend snake, as she puts it, yes?
Yes, friend snake, some flesh mounds that are her sisters. We're gonna be solving that after the battle, as long as everybody is alive after the fact. But in the meantime, we are getting the summoning circle together here. So hopefully connect with your teleportation, and guys should be up here soon.
Okay, that works fairly well. I'll put you on the line with okay. I'll put you on the line with Matthias here. Hello? Is this thing on?
Matthias, it's me, Shuka. Remember?
Okay, perfect. Are you setting up the runes inside of the temple?
Doing the best I can, yes.
Okay, it's very important. You can't mistake any single rune. Everything must be perfect. Otherwise, there's a good possibility that when we come out of the circle, we might accidentally come out together in a very disturbing and grotesque way. I'd rather not that. I'd rather be myself. So just make sure that you don't screw up a single rune. Not a single one. Which will
Understood. That's a horrible image.
Which, by the way, I will need some Arcana checks as you prepare the...
Oh.
As a group, if you'd like, it'll definitely help, because you do need to...
We will do some
I'll help.
assists for that, just to make sure that there are no failures for that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
That'll be moral
Do
support.
we have advantage or no?
I'll help.
Just regular?
Because everyone will be working as a group, and with the guidance provided by Matthias on the other end, along with a couple of corrections from even Broddard Quink of all people, who's also on the line.
I forgot his funny name.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
Twink the twink.
Quink, the old
Twink,
man.
twink.
No. With those minor corrections there should be some advantage. So I will accept everybody to roll twice and take the better result on Arcana checks.
Everybody.
Yay.
Everybody.
Everybody's here.
Oh, anybody who wants to be involved. Jesus.
I want to be
Christ.
involved.
I want to be involved.
Arcana.
I just wanna roll,
did it do a
so-
good job?
Advantage.
Oh, wow.
A 5 and a 19.
Hey, look at that.
Oh.
21.
19.
Damn.
Where's
Yeah,
the
Avok's
husband?
not a very magical guy.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Okay, you know
Number.
what? Let me...
You're helping his husband. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Did you
worry
pick it a
about it.
fucking natural 20?
No, it was unnatural.
Okay. What's
Hey, Verico though.
Okay.
Say it in a
The
child
teacher!
I mean,
The
there,
teacher.
there it is. Okay, perfect opportunity. There's the runes are done perfectly. Any and all mistakes, because I saw that 8 over there, Avok. Verico will go quickly behind, erase, and reapply the appropriate rune.
Did I do a good job, Verico?
Yes, you did a fantastic job.
Okay,
I
I'll do the
get
one
it.
over here too.
Verico, stop him, please.
Hey, hey, Avok, look.
He's
there's
just
a
trying
shiny-
his
hey,
best.
Avok, look, there's a shiny thing over there.
What is it? What? He's not that
Yeah,
dumb.
Wow, literally the equivalent of
Literally
jangling
jingling
keys in front of.
keys.
Yeah.
Where do you take me for, Shakar?
Really?
That was real.
Oh, I mean, I guess I can look, stay on watch if you want me to. Sure, I'll keep a lookout.
That
Gotta
yeah,
make sure
just
that guy
just
doesn't
in
show up
case.
after all.
Yeah, because we don't know who's being followed, like who's following us. So that would help a lot.
Should I roll a perception?
You're welcome to actually roll a perception. Yes.
Normal perception. Let's go. Jesus Christ.
That's
Okay.
a lot better.
That is significantly better, actually. Yeah. Okay. You go outside and you take a peek, and first thing you note, quite a view of the city. Like, because of the mountainside that it is built upon, you get a fantastic view of just the multicultural approach to the architecture. A lot of Eastern influences based on the shingles and the rooftops. Very nice. Very cool. And for whatever reason, it already seems like there are giants that are coming out of the fortress doing their best to look casual, but it cannot be denied that they appear to be ascending the mountain towards
They're
Temple
going-
Row.
Huh, why are they going up the mountain? Okay.
Specifically where you guys are at, because you guys are close to Temple Row.
Then I'm going to relay that back to everyone and tell them we might want to hurry this up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, not to rush you or anything, but I just took a look outside. The giants are making their way up the road.
Oh no.
Okay, I think we're all set though. Everything's good, Verico?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Right. I forgot. There's one more thing that I need to do.
And what's that?
What?
I will. Where is it? I will use a breath weapon slot.
Oh.
We're outside, right?
Well, no, you guys are inside, but you can be outside if you like.
Okay, I need to go outside for this.
Okay, you go outside.
I'm going to fire the breath weapon immediately to the sky
Why?
Why?
for Ronan.
He's coming on the teleporter.
Cool. Never mind.
Should
God.
just like walk outside
Where
and
did
remember
this-
that and then
this-
go back inside?
Oh
Or...
God! I can't do nothing. Shit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, where they're already on their way, but they don't know our exact location. But that will definitely send us there.
No, forget it.
I think
Okay.
I know where this was going, and that would have.
Maybe do it once everyone's arrived.
Don't worry about it.
All right then.
Chicago's over. Can watch.
Oh.
Oh.
So the circle is complete, and you can feel the ground begin to shake as, the giants make their advance into Temple Row, now seeming to have a sense of urgency, like they know what's happening, but that shouldn't be the case, ?
Yeah.
So, summoning circle is complete. Arcane energy is beginning to crackle and open, and much like a yawning gate, it is just, a bright flash of blue. A circular portal is open inside of the temple, and, as one tends to do, an army just starts flowing right out. And I mean flowing. It is a veritable river. There are pirates. There are villagers of the standard variety armed with measly pitchforks and scythes. You have armored-clad soldiers that looked exactly like the Hell Knights that you spoke with from back at the party, but they're lacking in robes, and rather than carrying a dagger, they're carrying pole arms of varying kinds. Mantis assassins by the droves just slinking out and already trying to disappear into the crowd and out of the crowd as much as possible. They are flowing out of the temple. They are expecting a fight, and a fight is what they are looking for. And amongst the crowd, eventually you start to see other things. You have people on mounts, such as horses and even giant bird creatures. And before we get to the bigger group that we expect to see in the back, starting things off, we have Ronan, who peeks his snout from the portal and out, getting a good sniff of the air before realizing that it's clear for his own passengers. On his back, okay with it for now, not his favorite person to let mount, are a pair of Dragonborn. We all know them. We all love them. It's Ingrid and Kiala riding on the back of Ronan.
Together?
Together.
Damn.
Not close. There's some space there. There's a saddle.
No,
with
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that. I'm just like, together here.
Mm-hmm.
Just like suddenly, Shakar's mind suddenly.
This is not right. This is like a dream. This is like a dream I've had. Except
Oh,
no one else
my
was
God.
here.
No one else was here. Neither was my armor. Oh, God. But they're armored clad as well in what can only be described as Viking Valkyrie armor. The whole winged helmet and everything.
I have never been more turned on in my life.
Dear God.
Wait, what did you say, Shaka?
Nothing.
This,
So is that like, you know,
this
wait
adventure
for-
cannot end fast enough for Shakar.
Uh,
Oh, gosh. And then coming through as we continue on, we do have what is a bolt and flash of just rocketing metal as you just hear a feline fly out of the temple, and there she goes, riding on her lance. She did not.
Oh, hey, Timus, look. It's your whole backstory.
I didn't calculate that right.
Oh,
Wow, everyone's here.
We're not
No,
done.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Coming through, we do, of course, have our wyvern boy, our big blue boy, just coming out, much like how Ronan did, sniffing the air, but rather than the playful curiosity that you come to expect out of a wyvern of his age, he smells hostility in the air, and you can tell because instead of the usual trills, he's just bellowing. He's letting out his own growl. He knows there's a bigger monster on this mountain than he is, and he is not happy about that. Not one bit. There's only...
Teenagers.
Teenagers, stop.
He's going through his emo phase.
Aw.
Oh, he's territorial.
Like he has the emo band covering one eye.
How dare you?
Died.
How dare you?
How dare my son. He is here, and he's about to fight his first battle.
Oh, goodness. And behind him, we have the rest of our colorful crew. We have Derlim, the Dryader, and we have, of course, Soleil's father, who is unfortunately having to wear his armor because, yeah, it's his last job. This will be his official
Fair.
last job.
Oh damn it! Man, what a cool last gig.
Mm-hmm. Last
Thing's
gig.
not a cop.
Oh, goodness. Who am I missing from this list? Ah!
Owlbear.
Yeah.
Yes. Owlbear family. Big owlbear family. A bunch of tribal folk come rushing out, spears, axes, wearing their feathered cowls, and a large, not even a large, technically huge owlbear, like, leading them forward. You already know who she is, and she's going to be tearing out throats. But
Yay.
last, and certainly not least, God, I needed this. God, I needed this. You start to see ducks.
What?
Oh my god!
You start to see
Oh.
ducks waddling out rather quickly. It starts as a few, then a lot, then a whole lot, then a whole lot. It's a flood of
really?
white. It is a huge flood of white. And riding on the back of a giant eagle-like creature that is a rock comes out the cackling old granny herself. Give it up for Poha, and she brought the duck army to play.
Hell yeah, it's canon. Let's go.
Oh my god.
He really
Yeah,
brought her
baby!
own army of
She-
ducks.
She brought ducks.
Yeah.
Listen here, Sonny.
Oh boy.
Listen here, Sonny. I brought an entire army of assholes. This is how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Well, I guess you can't say she didn't take a quack at it.
going?
Hey.
I'm gonna strangle.
I mean,
you
that
now.
was good.
That was good.
That was good.
It's perfect. That you just made it cancerous now. How dare you?
So, was this your idea, Poha?
Why, yes. Yes, it was. Are you saying that you have a problem with my duck army? If it makes you feel better,
Absolutely do not.
if it makes you feel better, we also have our champion.
And behind her is a single lone goose with a knife in its beak.
Hell yeah.
No.
Dear God.
Okay, now that might be the most terrifying bird I've ever seen.
I just imagine Derlin pipes up suddenly with like, that thing tried to cut my ankles God knows how many times during their stay.
Pretty much, it's like while I was assembling the army, that asshole there tried cutting my ankles and stole my sword. He took it right out of the sheath and walked away with it. That thing is not.
Isn't it big?
I know. That bird is not peaceful. At all.
I see. That's disturbing.
He insists on stealing everything that isn't nailed to the ground. Yes, it's that goose. Moving along.
So we're just gonna like pat our sides and make sure all our weapons are still on us. And
It
secure.
better.
You hear the sound of like grinding metal on the ground. You already see the goose is carrying a great sword. Shakar.
Who's great sword?
Who do you think?
Oh hell no! I'm even intimidation. Give me that shit back.
Roll athletics check.
No athletics my ass. Give me that shit.
We're gonna counter intimidation. Let's go. Come on, give me that roll.
Counter intimidation.
We're gonna see. Oh no! Please. Oh, sad honk.
Just one bit.
Sad honk.
Yeah, no. You know, I'm gonna play this out too.
Give me that sword.
He tries to
will be our next dinner.
He tries to honk aggressively, but he drops the sword while flapping his wings, trying to look tough. But all he did was just drop it so you could grab it.
I have waited far too long for this. Fuck! You will not get in my way, I promise you.
Shakar, don't hurt the goose. Please, we need him.
He's just sitting there growling at it.
We need the goose. He has a knife.
Yes. And I have a fist.
He pulls out the knife. Caption: peace was never an option.
Okay. No, I got a caption too.
I have a Zynoger.
Of course, Ronan is hovering over the goose. The goose looks straight up at Ronan. Goose waddles
And let
away.
me tell you, it's been a while since he's been fed.
Who did it? Who fucking did it?
All right, I walk away satisfied. I'm going back to talk to, the waifu.
Which
Waifus,
ones?
Plural.
Which one?
The main one.
Sag.
You saying you got a side chick, you cheating motherfucker?
I never said anything.
I mean, he and Ingrid pretty much drank their woes like, I miss her, during the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was no fooling around. There was just calm. Well, not calm, but drunkenness.
Good times.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go talk to my wife.
Okay, you have fun. I'm gonna go with my son.
Soleil's gonna run over and hug Mama Bear and Yin, like, at the same time.
Which is very disturbing when you think about it, because you are hugging in one arm a man who's dressed up like a demon mantis, and with the other arm, like, you're trying to crook it around the neck of a giant owlbear.
Of course, at the same time, the guy wearing the intimidating red armor is getting a hug from his daughter for, one of the first few times.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Finally, I have a hug, and I'm not going to be talked down at. Life is sweet. I mean, in fairness, you did, give him a weird talking to. It's like, yes.
I did.
Blame me for going to war.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not gonna get into that, Father. Thank you guys for coming, though, and helping us with this.
You don't hear any words coming out of Mother Bear. It's just, like, hoots. Which, coming from a giant owlbear, just soft hoots, and then little crooning, like, trying to, like, put her beak through your hair, that kind of thing. Very cute. Very cute.
See, but now that I know what an owlbear actually looks like, it's kind of terrifying in a way.
Did you not know what they looked like before?
Okay, I did, but it's a difference when looking at them in movies and video games as opposed to paper.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So between the Dungeons and Dragons movie and then Baldur's Gate, especially when you're low level staring down a giant owlbear, it's like, no.
Not today.
Fun fact, owlbears will sit and patiently wait for you to starve to death if you're trying to hide from them, because they are a creature of immense patience.
That's sadistic as fuck, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll wait.
It's fine. You'll starve to death before I give up trying to kill you. So yeah, that's always something to think about. A symbol of patience and ferocity. Meanwhile, the waifu, who slides off of Ronan's shoulder, but only because Ronan was polite enough to, haunch down so as not to just make her jump, because he is a good boy. Does go over to Shakar, and despite the fact that she is clad in armor and looks like she's ready to tear out some throats herself, she does, of course, wrap her arms around him and is just thrilled to actually be, holding and being held again. So yes, happy dragon waifu noises and jealous dragon waifu noises off in the back.
Oh, do you have any idea how long I've wanted this? It's been so long, Kiala.
It has been too long, and now that I am light on weight, although I gained it back with this heavy armor, still fits. I appreciate it. We are going to have a lot to do after we're done killing all these giants. You know that, right?
I absolutely do. And I look forward to it.
Under a single condition, though.
What?
We're not washing before.
Debatable.
We are going to be covered in war and gore. It's happening.
We are washing. And I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Dear, I promise I'll make it worth your while.
If we're not conjuring a storm when we're done with this, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
Well, we have to survive first, honey.
We're going to survive. It's us, remember?
Flashbacks to Critical Role. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We're gods, right? What could happen?
Wait, no, we're not going that far. Stop!
I'm not that far in campaign 2 yet. No spoilers.
It's campaign 1.
Oh, they said that shit in campaign 2.
Yeah, I know.
Besides, she doesn't know that you're level 20, so there's that, too.
Oh.
She doesn't know I'm level 20.
Yeah, she okay.
She doesn't...
I don't know how to say anything about that. It's like,
She
you
doesn't-
see that giant number above my head?
Oh, wow, you even got a neat little title? Is that a new profile border? Nice.
God.
What do you
Damn,
mean?
honey, did you change your Discord profile picture? Look and fly.
Damn, girl.
Why does it say champion of Bahamut and daddy of
Anyway,
Bahamut?
all right, this joke is taking too long. All right. We're getting busy later. That's all we need to know.
That's all we need to know.
Oh, also, later on, we'll probably discuss things with Ingrid, too, because I would love to hear those stories.
See, I am all for telling that story and those stories when she's not in a pissy mood. We left amicably, but can we not talk about it? Anyway, she has my back, don't you worry, so we're going to make it through this. Also, Ronan seems to be attached to me every single time she gives me a look. Is there any reason for that?
That is a story in itself that I will tell you later.
If only we had...
Ingrid, it'll be fine, I promise.
You better come back alive for her. I will bring you back just to put you back in the ground.
Your ex is feisty.
Don't I know it?
Move on to another scene.
And scene. Someone else take the wheel.
Avok, have some time with your boy.
Yes, I need to see my boy. He's basically become a teenager since I last saw him.
He's big enough for you to ride him properly now.
Oh my god, we could go into battle together.
Oh no.
Ah! I can see it now.
So Blueberry is currently like looking to the side of the mountain where the giants are like coming up, and he is like digging into the bricks of the streets. Like his talons are just breaking through, getting into earth. You can even see venom dripping from the tips of those talons. But even though the army is there, his attention keeps on being brought back up to like where the supposed dragon lair is, and he lets out growls. This boy is ready. This boy is ready. He does
He wants to
acknowledge
fight that dragon.
he does acknowledge your existence, and it is met with like sort of trills, but behind those trills are still hints of growling, kind of like when you're petting a cat who's being fed and their first instinct is to growl a little bit because of food aggression. So it's like, I love you, but don't get in the way of my food.
All right. So seeing that and understanding, Avak is going to place his hand onto Blueberry.
Where?
I can see, just on the side of, like, I'm assuming to be like, the side of his body or like his neck, because he's big now. He's not gonna be able to just like, oh, I'll pat you on the head, unless his head is like low to the
We
ground.
can't pick him up anymore.
I mean, his
No.
head is fairly low to the ground, only because like he's wanting to jump up, he's ready to go, but he's kind of just waiting.
All right. Okay. So it's gonna be on the head. He's gonna pat Blueberry on the head, and he's gonna say, "Looks like you're raring for a fight, huh? I know the feeling. I think there's a dragon up there. You can sense him, huh?"
He lets out like a soft huff, and there's a bit of fire that comes out of his maw, but he does have one eye fixed on you. There is no malice there. It's just eagerness. He's eager. He's going through his teenage territorial time, but he is still your baby boy.
Beba.
My son.
I will say real. Oh, go on, Nate.
No, go on.
I was gonna say I was gonna have to like kind of like shuffle over to say I did Blueberry, and she's just like Blueberry. She'll kind of like go for a hug, but I guess see that he's eager. He wants to scrap, and so she'll just kind of pat him, but very excitedly.
Oh no, he'll still accept the pats. Like if you did hug him, you would have just been feeling the vibrations of his growls and slash trills. So that would have been
Fair
fine.
But yeah, she's like smiling. Oh, you've gone so big.
Goodness.
Can tell you've gotten so strong, Blueberry. I can't wait to see you fight.
Do you want to fight some bad guys? Do you want to take down evil?
To make the point simple for Blueberry and to kind of answer those questions like he can understand, he rears up and he lets out the loudest challenging roar that he can, and it echoes across the mountain.
That's my son, but also shit. That might alert everybody. We should probably check in with everyone else. Get ready to start fighting. Blueberry.
As you are speaking,
One last meal?
as you're speaking and as you're pulling out the food, the challenging roar is met with another one coming directly from an opening on the side of the mountain where the dragon was asleep.
Oh shit!
Avak, what did Blueberry just do?
I
you just
think
say
he wants to
Blu-ray?
fight the dragon.
I heard that too.
I swear it sounded like you said Blu-ray.
That's what I heard. I heard Blu-ray.
I thought it was, did you say Blu-ray?
I meant Blueberry.
I
Such high quality 4K resolution of a dragon.
It's about to be Jesus.
I think we're gonna have to take on that dragon before we move on, Shuka.
yeah. Blueberry is pretty eager, I think, to fight this dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
As if
I guess
perfectly on time, the head of a blue dragon sticks out from the cave opening and is staring down at Blueberry. It's a big dragon.
Can we see the blue dragon from up there?
Yeah, because he's gargantuan in size.
Good lord.
It's like the equivalent of an old man, like, poking his head out and telling this kid to get off his lawn.
It's basically looking down to the little chihuahua.
Like, what do you want?
Looking at the dragon up there real quick, would I like to see if Avak knows anything about this type of dragon? Would that be like a nature check or something, or like a history?
For dragons, it's Arcana.
Arcana? I'm gonna have Avak roll a quick check, see what he knows.
While
If
he
he
rolls
recalls
that,
anything.
while he rolls that check, Shuga, you were saying?
I mean, Sugar, I imagine, was like talking between Durlim and Poa during this time, and of course the hubby. And while in the talk of, all the plans and everything, that roar just interrupted, and... Okay, so I'm assuming everybody's ready to go, right, Durlim?
Everyone's ready to go. They've pretty much spread out through the entirety of... I don't know where we actually are. But I imagine they've spread out ready to fight giants. We have Hell Knights, we have... That's a dragon.
Yeah. Okay, Blueberry. Alright, we need to get a move on then. And then he puts the map away that, I'm presuming, what's his name?
Question for you, Shuka. Is it faster for you to simply fly into the air or to have someone give you a head start?
It's not really advised to fly in this mountain, considering how thin the air is already, but if need be, we can take that opportunity.
Good. I'm giving you the head start. He grabs Shuka and Irid and throws them into the air. It's time for you to start rolling, because you're going to be interacting while running.
Oh, boy! Okay.
Everyone's on the move. Ronan has lowered himself for Shakar to hop on, to give him both a ride and combat to where he needs to go. Because movement is a flaw.
Blueberry?
Yes, you can. Whoever
wants.
Ready
for some father-son bonding time, Blueberry?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Blueberry nods his head, but he's more focused on the dragon than anything else. He lets out another roar before taking into the air. I gotta get some battle music for this, because we're going to be doing some rolls. And, Timus, I see you back there. Your sister is currently launching herself out from the rubble. She was just waiting for you to get closer. On purpose.
No.
There is a purpose for it.
Launching herself, all I see is like her shooting a rocket launcher at the ground to propel herself up into the air.
Oh boy.
It's battle time, baby.
Mm-hmm. We will have initiatives rolled if possible. Oh, wait, no, we need tokens for that, don't we? It really doesn't let me do it without the tokens.
I will be prepared.
Curses. Okay.
Do we have the temple mat? Do you have the tokens on there?
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I don't need those. It's the idea of a chase. Basically, we're going through, like, a legendary moment where the rolls only matter if they succeed, and I want you to describe what you do as, like, level 20 characters to just bypass combat or slip through combat.
Okay.
While also maybe landing a killing blow or two, because the army of giants are also being attacked by all these farm folk.
So we're basically gunning and running as we head forward while everyone else stays for the fight.
Essentially.
All right, let's do it.
Let me see. Did I grab... Who am I missing? Soleil. There she is.
It's me.
There we go. And I guess if I'm going to need a token for representation... Oh, this token might be a tad too big, but you know what? It feels perfect.
Oh, boy.
How big is the token? Oh, my fucking God.
How big is it?
Look at that.
I don't like that.
No one ever does. Because if Blueberry is sized large for mounting purposes, that's what Gargantuan looks like. Blueberry's challenging that. This is accurate to scale here. This is accurate to scale.
With Blueberry, because him by himself, this is his first fight.
I just think
It's
we
like
wouldn't have
the
had.
It's like the equivalent of like a small dog trying to like attack like a wolf or something.
Or the average small dog trying to fight a grizzly bear, which just usually results in scaring the thing away. Somehow. Oh dear. But I think I have everyone here, if anyone wants to do their setup.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a lot of scene description, but the one I want to start off with is Timus, who I imagine is approaching the sister here. Because, Timus, have you ever tested out a flying spell yet?
No.
Would you like to?
You're scaring me.
Come on, Peter Pan.
Come on, everybody get into their combat states so that I can track the initiative order.
Oh, I forgot.
Right.
Combat
I
state.
can't.
combat.
there is no active
combat
combat
encounter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no
Yeah,
combat.
I make
encounter.
I mean, you have to go into your combat stance on your
It won't
token.
let us.
Yeah.
No, but it won't let
Yeah.
us. When
There's
we hit
no-
the thing, it gives us a pop-up that says we can't do it.
There's no active combat encounter.
in this scene. I think it just worked. Okay, I'm gonna roll my initiative.
There it is.
Normal initiative.
Cool, there it is.
What?
That's the first I've ever seen you roll so low, sir.
For initiative, yeah,
We rolled a 4.
I did.
What?
Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
I'm scared to roll now.
Nah,
Same.
this means you're gonna roll high. This means you're gonna roll high.
It's fine.
For one.
Roll.
Oh. Oh.
Hey! Shakar got 17!
Oh no.
Shikara,
Imagine.
let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm going with Irid's initiative.
Yes.
Is Blueberry
The boys are
gonna
just-
share my initiative?
Huh?
Is Blueberry sharing my initiative?
No, actually. Do I have Blueberry stats fully transferred here? I do not, but it wouldn't be hard for me to adjust. Let's see, I've got my character sheet up here for... There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and roll.
Blueberry. Wow.
He really wants to jump the dragon.
Yeah, he do.
Okay, let me put Blueberry in the initiative. He has a update combatant. He had a 23.
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Goddamn Blueberry.
So just remember, when Blueberry goes, that's when Avak goes. When Irid goes, that's when Shuka goes. They'll share the initiative for now. And much like that, we'll also have it with Ronan. So Shakar and Ronan will share initiative. Let me actually roll initiative for Ronan, even though I don't
Let
have
me
his
roll it.
token.
I want to roll that one.
You want to roll that
You
one?
wanna roll it?
You have his sheet, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled up his sheet. It was,
Natural 20.
he has a dex of 1, so it's either or.
Let's see
Yeah.
it. Let's see it.
Where's the wife?
I would imagine
She is fighting.
she is fighting giants. Like, you can already hear ice
Oh,
breaths
okay.
being shot out, like, at giants. Oh, perfect timing on the electric breath there.
Yeah, wow.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, because when that dragon comes out of the cave, he's already trying to summon a storm, and despite the fact that Blueberry is trying to be intimidating to the big old dragon over there, Ronan doesn't like a storm being summoned that wasn't his, and is already letting out his own howl and summoning his own lightning.
All right, so we're using mine.
Yeah, you're using yours.
I had a
Like
feeling.
that.
Was the poor boy a little slow today? Oh.
Yeah, just a
Little
little bit. Yeah, no, all of his strength is in his strength.
All of his points are in his strength. Damn, he's not
Yeah.
a dex build, he's a strength build.
Yeah, no, he has a 24 strength.
There you go. He wants to choke a dragon. Alright, so with Timase, let me begin here and then start skipping down.
Oh, fantastic.
Doot. So, Timus, you're trying to get your sister out of rubble.
God. Why?
Because she had a crash
Why did you do these
landing.
things?
She had a crash
And why?
You're asking the one who has a robotic arm that she insists is cool because it comes with snacks. Why?
Fair
Wow, they really are
point,
related.
Her mechanical arm, like, comes out of the rubble, grabs a hold of you. Grab on if you don't want to be dropped.
Great. Will do.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool, great dexterity. All right, don't fail me now. So ability check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or saving throw? Okay. Ability
Saving
check.
Well, no, saving throw.
Oh, it's saving throw.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to grab on and hold on, my guy.
All right, come on.
Good.
Is that enough? Is that good enough?
That'll actually do. Because you can already
Oh.
hear the ignition going off.
No. Oh no.
She had just enough charge for another one, and she ascends this time, taking you with her. You can see that she is clad in armor this time around, and kind of attached to her is her companion. You remember her robotic companion? Well, it's on her back.
Oh, I do.
It's on her back like an attachment. She just hasn't detached him yet. And she asks, okay, so where exactly do you want to land? Because I can only control this so much.
We won't get hurt.
What's that?
Somewhere where we won't get hurt.
See, that's a problem. There is no soft landing with this. Well, unless my boy, Sudsy, you're going to need to give us a good landing, okay? And she propels forward with the lance, taking you in this direction, hoping to skid across the roof of the building that you just saw there, the one that's under there.
Mm-hmm.
And this time we're going to need athletics, just for this one.
Why so many checks?
Do you want to land on your feet or on your ass?
Come on, we're cats. So we always land on our feet. Come on.
No.
Fine.
Well, aren't you
Please.
aren't you proficient in that?
Bear.
No, I'm not. I'm not proficient. I'm proficient in other stuff, not athletics. Not acrobatics.
That's gonna hurt.
Let me see what she rolls, and maybe this will be okay.
They're so related.
Is she
Well, I
also
guess
not
that's
good at athletics?
Suds,
Well, I guess that's-
Suds, Featherfall, Featherfall!
And there it is. A nice, gentler landing, if only by just a little bit. You still skid across the rooftops, taking a few shingles off at the same time, but the good news is you're closer to your intended destination and closer to the dragon and not on your ass. She thanks Suds.
Thank you, Suds. Now detach.
And there's our Mizutsune mecha ready for fighting. And what would you like to do after she took you across the map?
Well, considering that she's probably gonna have other things in mind that I'm scared about, we're gonna finally actually do something somewhat useful as a support. I wanna cast guidance on Miras, please.
You cast guidance on Miras. She feels a little tingle, and it's like,
Is that what magic feels like? Huh. You know, I think I like my science just a little bit better, but I appreciate the support. So, if you're going to take on the dragon, which I think you are, or you're going to run past the dragon, I'll let you decide before I jump off this roof. Giants or dragon?
The dragon seemed to be more of a threat.
Okay, then while my lance recharges, I am counting on you to keep me safe, because, yeah, it needs to recharge a little bit.
Oh.
fun times. Don't you just love it when things have to recharge?
Oh, I do. It's fantastic. I love that.
Good.
Couldn't be me though.
Couldn't be you.
Cannot relate.
Cannot relate. All right. So we'll go down the rest of the initiative order proper. Well, no, I wanted to count that as kind of a surprise because that's just how Miras rolls. And round 2 proper, we go to Blueberry, who has taken to the sky, roaring again at the dragon who's now coming out of the cave. And as the dragon is coming out of the cave, it takes a breath and shoots out lightning in Blueberry's direction. Now, he's going to have to roll a dexterity saving throw on his own. His rider can provide aid if he'd like to, but it would cost a reaction. So that'll all be dependent on how this goes.
I will assist. I will assist. That's just a dexterity saving throw?
It would be a dexterity saving throw, yes, because it's a literal line of lightning. Like, if you can imagine
Saving
atomic
throw.
breath coming out of Godzilla, it's that thick of a beam of lightning.
God damn. Saving throw, let's go. Normal. Or is that with advantage, the normal?
It would be giving Blueberry advantage, but we would be using yours to replace his, because I imagine you're kicking or pulling on his head. So let me get his dexterity.
Wow, I keep rolling very low, but 14 total.
Oh, why did I click on Timus?
I don't know.
Whoops.
That was my
Why
bad.
did you?
I think it's because I still had him selected. Might be. So
Probably.
let's try that again. Ah, same result. How about that? Okay. So with assistance, unneeded, but still with assistance, he's able to evade from the side and just barely skid past that beam of lightning that shoots across before he takes a deep breath and shoots probably his first actual big fireball.
Oh, his baby's first fireball.
You are such a proud dad, aren't you?
I am. He dodged the fucking Godzilla beam. Fuck you, Godzilla.
Fuck you, Godzilla, indeed.
My son's gonna kick your ass. God damn.
Of course, the dragon needs to make his own dexterity saving throws, and does he have legendary? Yes, yes, he does.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I mean, everything with ancient in its name basically comes with legendary reactions. So that's always fun. But hopefully he's not overly proficient. Actually, let me open up the character sheet because I'm trying to do it off of memory, and it is never good. Ancient Blue Dragon. Alright, what's your actual dex... Wow! Okay, so I had the number just off by 2. That's fine. And that would have been a failure for the blue dragon.
Really?
Would have been.
Would have been.
But legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance.
It's no damage or half
Fuck.
damage.
He just shakes it off and only takes half of 45.
Half is still fine. It's still damage.
It's still damage, but it's very annoyed by this. And it'll be wanting to scrap good and proper. So, that's that. Verico's doing his own thing off screen that I'm not going to bother describing.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean don't worry about it? I'm gonna worry about it. Why
Yeah,
would you
worry
bring it up,
about it.
boy?
Because he was on the initiative order and I had to mark it off. Don't worry about it. Shakar, you're on the back of Ronan.
Alrighty. Well, let's see then.
Because now we've got giants that are crossing the streets trying to intercept you, while pirates and brigands and God knows how many folks on the ground and on top of buildings are trying to cut them and intercept them from getting in your way. So what do you have Ronan do?
You know?
Because it's you and Ronan sharing this initiative.
Right. What kind of dragon is this again? It's a blue one?
Blue dragon. Which, from the earlier knowledge check that Avok actually got, lightning. Lot of lightning.
Oh, damn it! Oh, okay, fine. I can't use this. Shit.
Ronan doesn't know it either, unfortunately, and he'll probably try.
Well, find
Okay,
out.
you know what? No. Then how about this? Shit, I might actually have to get off of him so he can go deal with the giants.
Oh, you think
And
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
leave you?
No, he's not. He's not. Okay, so shit. I don't know
mean-
what to do.
You can
Okay,
always
I got a better idea.
ask him to change. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, I'm actually. Let me see what I can do here. What can I cast? Because it's been a while since I've been. I've had all of my spell slots.
True.
Ooh, I got so much to do. You know what?
Actually, question real quick. Before,
Sure.
As you're figuring something out, Wolf, What exactly is the battlefield looking like right now? Like, we're all, like, fighting this dragon, or are we all
Well, you
branching
guys...
off to something else?
Well, right now you guys are focusing on the dragon, or a couple of folks are focusing on the dragon, but the vast majority of your military forces are charging at giants that are, like, flooding the city in this direction here, as you see my cursor moving around. Like, the giants have started moving in, but they didn't expect, or they at least weren't prepared for the army of pirates cutting at their ankles and chopping them down like they were trees, essentially.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what about the ballistas? Are they still up?
There are ballistas set up at towers, yes.
We could use those.
Yes, you could.
Oh, shit, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna head. Where's the closest one?
The closest one? Surprisingly, you're actually really close. This one here is a tower.
Okay. Because if anything, I could use the. Are the ballistas like just regular, like big javelins, or are they tied to something? Or could I tie something to it?
Think of giant, like, crossbows is more like what they actually are.
Okay. I think I still have rope. I want to bring it down.
You want to bring down a ballista?
No, I want to bring down the dragon with the ballista.
Yeah.
Oh, smart. Let's fucking go. Big brain, big brain.
Okay, okay. So you guide Ronan to take you to the tower. He digs his claws right into the side and ascends it, scaling it as fast as he can so that he can give you the clearance to climb up the rest of the way, or at least dismount at the top. So he'll have to roll his own checks. Do you have his character sheet ready again?
Yeah, what do I need to roll?
Athletics. If he doesn't have it listed, give me strength.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, yes, 23.
Ooh, okay.
23 in total? Okay,
Yeah.
Ronan ascends all the way to the top, digging his claws in, and he waits for you to dismount at the very top. His arm is basically at, like, his front paw is at the top of the actual tower where the ballista is resting so that you can climb easier. He will need you to have your own climb check, your own, like, athletics or strength, whichever you prefer, so that you can scale his arm with advantage, because it is easier to climb on his arm than it is to climb the tower.
All right, strength, ability check.
Yes.
Okay, ability check with advantage.
Okay.
There you go.
You make it to the top, and the ballista is primed and ready. There's already a bolt loaded onto it.
Okay, is there... Shit, do I have any rope?
You should have a rope in your pack. Lord knows you guys bought enough of it for
Yeah.
climbing. You just never used a whole lot of it.
Okay. So I tie some rope on it, and I'm prepared to fire. I'm guessing because I did all of that, that's basically my action, so I can't shoot yet.
Shooting would be part of the action. I'm letting this be as fantastical as possible. You just need to give me descriptions.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to aim the ballista right at. I'm gonna try to get it either at its body or like the base part of its shoulder where its wing and body meet.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Treat it as though you were firing with your oath bow, because this is about the closest equivalent in terms of attack bonus. It is a big ballista.
Right. Okie dokie.
Because as much as this is a defensive weapon, because of its sheer size and the size of its ammunition, you can tell that this may have been intended to fight off against stone giant retaliation back in the day.
Awesome. Oath bow. There we go. Come on, make a roll. Oh. I want to attack.
Give me the attack roll, and then I'll look over the AC.
Ooh.
There it is. Okay, there's a spicy roll right there, and does that hit? Yes, it does. You successfully strike. Now, let's see. Let me look up ballista damages, especially the ballistas that I was rocking earlier. Alternatively, would you like to smite with this ballista?
Oh,
Would you like
You
to
know what?
supercharge the ammunition?
You know what? Yeah, I could do that, and I want to.
Bear in
Let me
mind, it'll
see.
do bonus damage because that is a dragon.
Right. All right. Let me see. Because what do I have equipped? Because I want to make this series right. Cursed. Commune. Really wish my character sheet would get bigger. Oh my god! I just exited out.
right. For real though.
All right, so I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a regular divine smite for right now. That is a. It's not a melee weapon, so I guess it is just the regular 1d8, 2d8. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Divine smite at first level.
Hit him hard.
And first level, 4 slots, cast spell. And damage. Normal.
Okay, so it'll be 12 on top of the damage for the ballista, which for this ballista... Again, these are large ammunition. Okay, you strike this guy for 23 damage. Let me put that up now. Hopefully I did that right. I did. Good. And the bolt shoots into the wing and buries itself really good into the membrane, putting a nice sizable hole into it, making flight still possible, but now very difficult. It won't be nearly as fast in the air as it should be with the giant hole in its wing. And it burns especially due to the smite attached to the ammunition. It lets out a baneful hiss at the direction of the tower. It knows its next target now.
Cool. All right, I will. I guess as a bonus action, I will go ahead. I will go ahead and cast. Where is it? Oh, God damn it! All right, yeah, I'll cast a level 2 Searing Smite.
Level 2 Searing Smite.
As
Okay,
a bonus action.
fair enough.
I should
On
probably
your
do it on-
sword or on another ammunition or...
You know what? Relay that. Never mind.
Belay?
I had my turn.
Okay,
Belay.
we're...
I'm
You mean like holding an action to do that, or?
No. I'm just not going to do it at all for my bonus action. I'm done.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Just wanted to clarify. All right, next, because like I said, we were finished with the surprise round. We're going down the order. Timus, it is your turn proper. Giants are swarming the streets. Miris is loading her shell into the lance and is getting it ready for proper combat again. What are you doing, though?
Well, Giant Dragon is looming over, and I already have one thing that I know that I could probably try just to make it a little bit easier for everyone. I would like to try to... Wait, would I... So he's taking a lot of damage already, right?
Not a lot,
What'd you
at
say?
least comparatively to its HP. I'm letting you know right now it has
Oh.
481.
Fuck,
God
okay, that one
damn.
option wouldn't work. Okay, let me try the other one then, my backup option. I was gonna try to do powered stun, but it wouldn't work then. Alright, the other one I was gonna try to do, let's see, where was it on here? I just looked at it. Ah, yeah, there it is. So, I would like to try and use one of my features And that is going to be the... Wait, hold on. I just lost it. Wait.
Timus.
No. Okay, found it. Okay. We're going to try to use Dark Delirium, which, as an action, choose a creature that you can see within 60 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. DC 18. It's a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
Worth a shot.
Its wisdom is +3. No proficiency on the save. Let me double check.
Oh, yeah, I should probably select that on my thing, huh? Let me actually click it. Where's that on
Clicking it
here?
would be good.
Because I was like...
20.
I get the distinct impression that it made it. I get the
I'm just gonna
distinct impression.
I'll hit the... I'll hit the button just so you... Yeah, it passed it then.
Yeah, it passed.
Great.
So would it have been charmed or
Great.
frightened?
I would have been charmed because I didn't want it to run away, so...
Let me see if it was if it had any immunity to such things. I just want to double check. In a
I was about to
surprising
say, yeah.
in a surprising
we
turn of
made this
events, it was only immune to lightning. So you can in fact scare this thing. But it has its own ideas that I think it's going to try to impose, and that'll be fun to do once we get to its turn proper. Because I'm doing as much as I can, like, towards the end. Because this guy's initiative was garbage.
Can I...
I was about to say, where is
Can
it
I
on the
use
initiative
any
roll?
remaining actions that I have or whatever to, like, just make sure that, like, I'm taking some sort of, like, cover after seeing that I
Of course, you
failed?
only casted a spell. It's not like it moved.
I know, true, but... Great.
So you can take the time, like you can duck and cover behind buildings while advancing towards the intended goal, which is supposed to be at the Rising District, where he's currently positioned himself at.
Yep.
But the good news is that y'all distracting this dragon is actually very good to keeping the rest of your army safe, because they're not level 20. And I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
had a
sure,
feeling.
a breath weapon through the city streets would have cleaved through humans and giants alike. So that would have been fun to have on a conscience. So you're hiding somewhere, yes?
Yep. Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, no worries. Just checking. Next we have Irid and Shuka sharing initiative.
Okay, so we are taking down this thing. Beautiful.
Yep. Bear in mind that
beautiful.
earlier you were launched into the air by your paladin husbando. So yeet. You're giving a flying head start. Was that really necessary?
Hey, Vince.
This wasn't the first time I've been handled by a paladin like this.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Jakar.
Football thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
Somebody
I'm noticing
jealous.
I'm noticing a pattern here, and I'm starting to wonder if Irid should become a paladin too.
Oh, shit.
It's just like, should I become a paladin to make sure I'm keeping my husband happy?
The oath of yeeting my husband.
I shall take on the oath of throwing it back.
God damn it! I knew you were going to reference that.
Oh my god.
Yes, indeed.
He'll learn from the best, the dragonborn on the ballista.
A big giant ballista, which actually is because there are more of them, right? And that thing is still in the air.
Yeah, that thing, it hasn't actually taken flight. It is still just perched, shooting lightning from its breath and ready to strike. But yes, there are other towers.
Oh, so he hasn't even taken flight yet. Okay.
Yeah, he just has a hole in his wing. He was he literally just got out of his front door and then just got shot in his wing. He's angry.
Huh. Okay, cool. So now I know that that's actually what's going on. Okay, so I gotta adjust my plan a little bit. All right. I guess.
Which, for further visual gags, because we have birds in the air, there are ducks in the air as well, currently blinding giants. They're flying in they're flying in their faces and giving the giants disadvantage on attack rolls against enemies on the ground.
That's a strange
my
form of
God.
blindness.
Man, it's like love is in the air. Wrong. Ducks.
Ducks,
Who needs
murderous
half
ducks.
blindness when you can just get lots of ducks?
Let's see.
Fly, my pretties, fly, fly.
Ducks are fucking awesome.
They are. Okay, first of all, let's see. How many legendary resistances does this thing get a day again? It's like 3.
3 per combat, yes. But yes,
3
per day.
combat. All right. Well, let's go ahead and try to burn as many of those as possible, shall we? Let's see. First of all, let's see. Let's do. Sure, we'll do a classic bard. We'll do vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery on the
Yeah,
dragon.
Weird.
Oh, you're gonna
On
give
the
it
dragon.
You,
It's intelligent enough, isn't it?
of course, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, so remember when Shuka hit a statue's knees?
This is Irid, not Shuka.
Hey, remember when anything Shanun did regarded pissing somebody off?
She's out here breaking kneecaps.
Okay. So what's
Leave in the
what's the save? What's the save I need to make? A wisdom?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and it must be 18 or higher.
I bet.
Now, let me go ahead and put that on there.
Oh.
Legendary resistance. Fuck you. That's 2. 2 that's burned now.
That's 2 that's burned. All right, one more. Let's see. Where are some cantrips from my boy Shuka here? Let's see.
Here's a question
He's
for
not gonna
Shuka.
waste that on a cantrip.
Huh?
He
What,
would-
you said there was a question for Shuka?
As a question for Shuka,
Yeah?
is he stealthing? Is he stealthily
Is he
flying?
stealthing?
In the air?
I mean, I guess. Yeah,
asking-
I mean, he's the one that's.
I'm asking because the dragon is focused on the tower with Shakar, and he's ready to attack at the tower. Do you take advantage of this
Right.
distraction so you can use your roguish bullshit?
Yeah, I guess I would then, because while Irid's also the one up there, he's more the sun boy. He's the one that's in the light. My boy is in the shadows. So, let's go ahead, and we will
I'll look at
cast
my
Minor Illusion as Shuka.
what?
We're gonna do that. And he also has to make, this time, what is it?
Is it another wisdom
Let's say
saving
this
throw?
is- I am trying to check if it's wisdom or intelligence. Where the fuck is it? This illusion ends. Okay, you create an object. The creature uses this action.
If you click on it, does it show up for a saving throw on the chat box? Like click cast.
Let's see. Cast spell.
Oh.
Oh, like there is no saving throw. Oh
If a
shit! I thought
creature
there was a
uses
saving
its
throw on this
action
thing.
to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful. I have to make an investigation check. Is that even a skill that
Ah,
That
okay.
is not a skill that this dragon has.
Well
Wow.
then, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind because instead I will do this.
Mind sliver?
Yes.
The target must make an
See?
intelligence saving throw.
Honestly, I just want to know what like the plus and minuses for their DC. So we know that wisdom is a plus 10 on this thing, but what about intelligence?
I see. Testing the waters here.
I just love the name of the
Exactly.
spell. Mind Sliver.
I'm pretty sure the thing I want to
Yeah.
do would be a bad idea because I imagine this thing.
Shit.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's a plus 4. Oh, its intelligence is shit.
But because you were stealthy, and my perception is, I got to make a perception check for you, and you need to make a stealth check for me.
All right, I can do that.
I hope you can.
Check normal.
I'm pretty
Normal?
sure she can.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I really don't. Oh.
Hey yo.
What the fuck? Plus
It
17.
Aw.
That's its perception, yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Ancient blue dragon. So you casted Mind Sliver. It shook it off because it made the save exactly. And
by 1. Fuck.
and to give that that moment, that brief moment of shitting bricks, even though its body is aimed at Shakar, you can see just the head turn and look square right at Shuka.
Oh.
Not even the head, just the eye.
It,
Ooh.
Okay,
it
but wait a
knows.
minute. But wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
The ballista that I shot at it, it's tied to a rope, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, that's what you
Oh
said.
no. And it blew a hole in its fucking wing.
Yeah.
I just now realized what you fucking did, you asshole.
Oh, wait a minute! Roll that fucking save again. Magical ambush. If you're hidden from a creature when you cast a spell on it, the creature has disadvantage on any saving throw it makes
Hey,
against the
Shannon?
spell.
That's why we rolled That's why we rolled the stealth and the perception there. You weren't
okay,
hidden.
Never mind. Yeah, I guess I wasn't.
Next time.
Fuck, I thought I had him. Yeah.
You almost had me,
Shit,
but it's
well-
like that's why we rolled it right there, because it's like I would have made that second throw and taken the lower result. But guess what? 31 beats a 26, sucker.
Yeah. I'm also just gonna position the boys appropriately. So like, okay, one of them's here, and then Irid will be about.
Oh,
here.
then that just makes it
Actually, you know what,
easier.
we'll split.
So, Wolf, I want
What?
you to be
What?
real with me about that rope that's currently through the hole inside of his wing.
I'm trying to-
What's our intention? What is our goal?
To keep it in place.
You're a bitch.
Just to slow it down so we can whittle its health, you know. It can try to pull the tower and stuff like that, but I'm sure it's gonna take some actions or some shit to do that.
It will. Because as it attempts to take flight, the minute it tries to move its wing, it can feel the pain of a tearing in its own wing that causes it to screech and stay in place. On one hand, it wants to fly. On the other hand, a hole in a wing is only better than a tear in a wing. And it'll waste an action to use a bite to cut the rope.
Fine.
But that's an action that is burned because now he can't use his lightning breath. So- you were just making it waste its time.
I am.
You're an asshole.
Guess what? I finally got the first initiative. I'm gonna use this shit.
This man has never gone first in his life, and now that he has all the power in his hands.
Just imagine what he could do if this happened more often.
Right?
That's disturbing. All right.
Oh, I forgot I had those.
Well, it's too bad. It's not your turn. Fuck you.
I know. Oh my god, I forgot I had those.
But because it's not going to try to fly with that bad wing, instead it tries to descend the mountain by sliding on the face of it and into the city proper. It's taking rubble down with it to cause a sort of landslide, and it starts to bury giants and city folk alike. So it is down here.
Lord.
Next is Soleil.
Ugh.
Are you, like, on the city grounds or, like, on the top of buildings?
So you said the dragon's now like kind of on the ground at this point.
Yeah, the dragon is on the ground. It is
I'll
currently
say.
it is currently on the ground.
I'll say that she's like on a build like a roof. I'll have her. If it's on the ground, I'll just have her throw her fans at it then. Good old slicey dice.
Slicey dicey.
Slicey dice. Listen, I gotta go out with a bang.
Are you going to flurry of blows with the slicey dicey fans?
Can I do that with the fans?
They return to your hand.
There's no reason you couldn't.
I mean, if the DM's letting me, I'll do it.
I think I know something else you can do. Should I share, or would that be too much metagaming?
I feel like that might be metagaming.
Then I
You're
will
allowed
leave
to
you
share it,
it.
but only if you guys have consent with each other. If you want to share it in
I'll
DMs, you're
leave that up
welcome
to
to.
Sure,
Nicole.
sure. Tell me. Inform me,
that's gonna-
Nathaniel.
That is going to be a melee attack, and if it's a melee attack, then that means you can use Stunning Strike.
My gasp. Wait, but isn't it a bonus action? Oh no, it's a key point to use stunning.
And you can use it as
Finally,
many times as
fucking
you attacks.
genius. All right,
Because I
so
know you're still getting used to Soleil even after all this time.
shush. I am in other campaigns where they're very different play styles.
Jeez, Nicole, why do you get to have more than one campaign?
I don't know.
I love how
Schedules.
I love how it's just the idea that Avak Break's character looks square at the screen over at Soleil and is like, "Use your stunning strike, you idiot."
Damn.
You're a monk. Act like it.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay, that might be a little too Dom. What the hell? Okay.
A little too dumb. Is that what you said?
Just a little bit, a little bit. He's like full master, full Shifu, if one will. You're a monk. Act like one.
Oh god, I'm still getting used to like Foundry's fucking setting. Stunning strike.
Bop.
Ba, 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 ba.
Well, there's flurry
I'm
of
on stunning
blows.
strike. I'm just trying to find stun. Well, let's see if I even hit. It could be I miss all of them.
I see you need some help, so I shall help you. Okay?
Sorry, my brain would be tired. So.
Here.
Oh. Thank you, sir. So that's the first one. 17.
Miss.
Oh. Okay. Second one. 20. 20?
Miss.
Fuck off.
You know, such a big motherfucker.
The number you're looking for is 22.
22.
Ah, fuck you.
There's a
I did
hit.
it.
Would you like that one to be a stunning strike?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, dear.
Nicole, what happened? What happened?
I have no control over these. It's the AI.
You'll have your Stunning Strike.
I do. You're right. So,
No,
same for
it's
a
22.
So roll your damage and let's see if
I'll
he makes
give
a
you-
save.
Oh yeah, true. I need to roll damage.
I'll roll my con save right now.
So
Right
8
fucking
damage.
now.
Does he still have disadvantage?
I don't like this thing.
It's an ancient dragon.
Yeah, well, it's an ancient bitch. Okay. So
You
no,
finally
Stunning Strike.
you finally do some damage, and I'm gonna take all 8 of those points. Give me a sec.
Consume them.
There.
Cool.
But it shakes off any stunning attempt, and it is roaring furiously. If there was an opportunity to try to talk with this thing, like if it took on a human guise, it was never going to happen now.
Peace was never an option.
Peace really never was.
Blueberry said so.
Yeah!
Alright,
sure did.
I guess
Blueberry
that will be it
wanted
for Soleil, and I probably should, I guess, head off because my brain is slowly disintegrating.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I know.
Good night.
Blame
don't
the time zones.
die.
Well, same to you guys.
Oh.
Don't get anyone killed, please.
I'm working on it.
Please.
promises.
We're so close to the end. Alright, but farewell, travelers.
Farewell. We'll let you know what happens.
Please do. I mean, I'll be watching the VOD anyway. So I
Hey.
will judge heavily at work when I listen tomorrow.
Oh,
So don't
no.
fuck up. Farewell.
Farewell.
Be well.
All right, so Soleil dies.
Oh.
That would be really sad, actually. If she
That
left and
actually
then-
would
oh,
be kind
you
of sad,
died.
though. What the
That
fuck?
would.
So the dragon is prepping itself to stand, and all the while that everything is going on, giants are throwing boulders in any and all directions where they can see movement. Not that they could when they're being blinded by ducks. You can see a giant timbering down onto the ground as you hear the mad cackling of an old satyr using her cooking pan, great sword, to chop at its knees.
Interesting.
There is nothing but brutality going on in the city, and it's wonderful. It's all wonderful. And of course, we have the Mantis assassins jumping from top to top, wielding their sawtooth sabers. If you ever seen Attack on Titan, you already know the dance moves that they're displaying while chopping up whatever they can.
Oh.
And well, Avak and wait, I just realized Avak is sharing the initiative with Blueberry, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He never got his chance to attack.
Oh shoot, that's right. Well, it's a good thing you're at the top of the initiative. And
So is it Avok's turn now?
it is Avak and Blueberry's turn. Combined
Okay, so does he still the dragon? Does he still have disadvantage on the saving throws?
No, because the whole disadvantage thing was if he let the vicious mockery kick in, he would not settle to being killed by a fucking cantrip, so no.
Okay, then second question, because the character sheet on Forge is a little weird. I can't quite tell or remember. For Radiant Soul, was that a bonus action or an action?
I believe we turned it into a bonus action, so that way you would allow yourself to still have your action.
Wonderful. So
Because without it, you would only be able to be allowed to use your bonus attack, which is just the one attack, or flurry of blows for 2 attacks only. You still only get the 2 attacks with your main action, but at least you still have a main action to do other stuff like interacting and such.
well, I know what I'm going to do. This entire space here, the entirety of the space the dragon takes up is 20 feet, right?
Roughly speaking, yes, it is gargantuan in size. By the way, while you're thinking of this plan, Blueberry with you on his back is advancing to the dragon.
That is fine by me. What we are going to do, Avak is going to attack first. He is first going to activate with his bonus action, Radiant Soul. He's going to activate his Angel Trigger.
He's done it. He's become the legendary Super Sandwich.
There's no time for holding back. We gotta throw everything we got at this dragon. So, as I recall, I am going to use... where was it on our sheet here? It was called... I'll just look at the D&D Beyond one. There we go. Searing Sunburst. Now, as I recall, we kind of changed this one.
Yes.
It's been a while since we used this. Damage is still taken regardless if it makes a save. I think the save was for blindness, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, Avak is going to throw a Searing Sunburst at it, and he's going to add 6 key points.
You fucking what, mate?
6 key points, I believe, is 12d6, right?
Let me...
And that is...
Let me set that up.
On top of the initial first 2 d8? No, d8. We changed it to d8.
Oh! Let me roll these to
looking
get
at
them out of the
notes
way.
we put here.
Because I have to get rid of those.
So we
Okay.
changed it to d8.
Okay.
Is that the damage you just rolled yourself right now?
I'm going to roll fresh damage, the one that's correct.
Yes, with the d8s. 12 d8s for 6 key points.
Oh!
And then he takes an additional 20 on top of that.
Oh!
For a good 84 damage.
Now, child, it didn't have to be like that.
No, we can't take no chances with this motherfucker. Now, he has to make a save to see if he is blinded or not. That is going to be... which save was that? Was that a con save? A constitution
Yes.
saving throw. Yes.
Oh, a con save, you
And-
say?
He needs to make 17.
I will
Blindness would be nice,
Oh,
but
no.
that
I
was
will
not
let
my
you know
goal.
right now, The only way I fail is if I roll a natural 1.
Roll a
Well,
natural
only the
1.
First time.
Roll a natural 1. You won't do it.
Do it.
There's a 1 in 20 chance.
Dang
Dang it!
Unfortunately.
No, we dealt the damage, so now it is Blueberry's turn.
Blueberry needs to recharge his fire, unfortunately, which on his turn he needs to roll a d6 to try and recharge it. And I believe it
Okay.
recharges on a 5 or a 6. So Blueberry? No. His breath weapon is not recharged, but
Then
he still has his venomous talons and tail.
Aha, that's an idea. All right, so maybe we'll have Blueberry go in to first of all, Avok is going to fly off now that he has Radiant Soul. Get a different position for some advantage. We'll have Avok say fly over here, while Blueberry goes in for the poison strike.
Ah, okay, I see. And
We're
let me
getting
see if I
some
can find his...
stratagem here.
Where is my boy Rathalos? There he is. What are your DCs for your venomous talons? Oh. He would also still need to roll a 1 to fail. I don't like that.
Fuck
that's-
you, dragon.
But that's fine. That is fine. He's not immune to
Actually-
poison. He's not immune to poison.
Would it be too late to move Avok actually a little bit different area?
Go for it.
Yeah, because he should have enough movement for this to fly around to the back without invoking an opportunity.
Bear in
attack.
mind, this map isn't to scale. But
So
I
he's gonna
will.
go.
But I'm allowing for like fantastical elements right now. So if
Yes.
you want to go behind, you can.
We're gonna go for flanking here.
Okay. Blueberry positions himself to dive, and similarly to how like an eagle swoops, his talons are facing downward to where he's intending to grab, and he just sinks those talons as much as he can into the neck of this ancient blue dragon. And
That's
he's
my boy.
and he is going to roll. Come on, baby boy. Baby boy, baby boy, baby. Baby boy. Baby boy, no!
That's 2 1s in a row.
That's not right.
Shit.
That's not right.
That's 2 1s in a fucking row.
Does he still have other attacks, or is it just the one talent?
Does he
Oh,
get advantage from flanking, or is that just fantastical elements at this point and not actually a thing?
well, because you're flying and he's trying to knock him while he's prone. If you're close enough,
Fair
then
enough.
maybe. If you're close enough to the dragon, maybe.
What would you say? You're the DM.
Well, you took flight while Blueberry landed on top of the dragon, so it wouldn't actually be flanking, so no.
Okay. Then it's set for next turn.
But for now, even though he can't really land an attack on this dragon, he's still going to try to go for a bite while he's at it, because he's not going to be some baby bag bitch.
My son ain't no bitch. Natural 20.
No, the dragon is just wiggling too much to be clawed at or bit. Blueberry may have bitten off more than he could chew.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's classic your son right there. Fighting targets bigger than he is. Doesn't back
Father
down.
like son.
God help us all. We're all gonna die here.
What is with these
No,
shit
don't
rolls
say
lately?
that, please.
Okay. Doing his own thing. Don't worry about it.
What is he up to? What is he cooking?
Shakar with Ronan. Ronan has been clinging on like Mufasa on the side of the cliff and is watching Blueberry fighting the dragon.
All right. I am going to pull out my oath bow.
You beg my fucking pardon?
I'm going to pull out my oath bow.
Like, actually.
Actually.
Okay. All right. Let me set it up on your thing here really quick, so that way you don't have to look for it. Because you guys can move your character sheets around.
So, funny thing. First, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole swear thing for it.
You swear on this bow that is your target of vengeance.
Absolutely. And I forgot I had these. I'm going to attack it with both my arrows of dragon slaying.
You fucking what, bitch?
Yes. I've had these for a long time, and I haven't had a real target to use them on, but now I do!
Wait, was that actually in your... Okay, by the way, I set up Oath Bow in your chat thingy there.
Yep.
And let me see.
How much damage
Did you
is this gonna do?
actually? Consumables.
Yep, they're in my inventory.
Where is it? Where?
Right above 7 dragon scales.
Oh my god, you actually do. Wow. Let me read... Oh, there's no description for
He's our
these?
man. If he can't do it,
We have
no one
descriptions. We have descriptions. Hold on. Hold on. No. No, 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 no. Arrow of dragon slaying.
Can you
I
add
am-
smite to that?
I don't know if I can add smite to the arrows. I
I
think that
s-
only works for melee weapons.
I have allowed you to do it before for your bow.
Oh, okay.
That's why you were able to do it with the ballista, remember? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
see.
gonna be okay.
An arrow of slaying is a magic weapon. Oh, no.
Read it. Finish
If a
the
creature-
card. Finish the card.
If a creature belonging to the type or race or group associated with the arrow of slaying takes damage from the arrow, it makes a constitution saving throw, and if it fails, it takes an extra 6d10 piercing on the fail, half as much on a success. Once an arrow has dealt this extra damage, it becomes a non-magical arrow. Well, first you gotta land the hit. Otherwise, it misses, bitch. But you swore an oath with the bow, so you get advantage.
Uh-huh.
Do it, Shakar!
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do this.
Nate, you stop your Paragus-looking ass. He's not Broly.
Alright, so first I'm going to do the attack first before I put any smite on it. Let's go.
Damn.
Natural 20.
That's a 30. Does that hit, DM?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead. Let's see. How we do this? Alright.
Oh, did I? You didn't push that, right? That was me or you?
No, I didn't push that.
Okay. Then what was that?
Giuseppe pushing buttons again.
Oh, that's how you roll your extra damage from the oath sworn.
Ah.
Oh,
So
is that the
that's
extra
the-
damage?
So that
from-
actually is.
That's the other formula. So when I push the other formula button, it does your against sworn enemy. You click on damage if you want to do the normal damage on top of that. Okay.
Okay.
Now that I know that, I'm going to delete that, and you do it yourself.
Alright, so first I'll do the regular damage. Wow, that's almost... Alright, and then I'll do the other formula.
Okay.
Alright.
And because that does hit, I have to roll...
Constitution.
If I roll a 1, I fail.
Why is it always... Who the fuck do you think you are, Shuka?
It's not my fault that for whatever reason, Ancient Blue Dragons have a plus 15 con saving throw.
Jesus.
Half damage.
So it makes it so it's only going to take half damage, but it's still 6d10?
Yeah.
Okay. So half of this equals...
That's a lot of damage.
So that's... we're going to say 36 to make it easier to cut in half. That's 18 plus 11 plus 11, so 18
That's
plus...
50 points damage.
What the fuck, Richard?
Oh, but wait. I didn't say how much I was going to put for my smite.
Fuck. Okay, roll your smite.
Oh.
He wished.
So I'm gonna max that bitch out on 4th level. 5th. No, it is 4th. It is 4th. Let me see.
Do it,
All
Shakar.
right, so we're gonna roll that, and I'm going to do. Is it 4th level? I do 4th level.
You said 4th you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'll do 4th level.
Okay.
Bring the damage. Normal.
It is versus a dragon, by the way. I think that's what other
Okay.
formula's for. Click on other formula.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, okay. So
How much total?
I think that combines.
so that's 39 plus so that's 89 points of damage.
Damn, we're neck and neck with our damage.
And Vince, that was the first attack.
Roll your other arrow. I hope you miss. I hope you miss with your fucking advantage. I hope you miss with your fucking advantage. You better miss with your fucking advantage.
Oh god,
Recommended
that's
or fail
funny.
with
That's
that
funny.
one.
Oh.
Sir,
Damn it! By one.
I'm not to be the backseating DM. Do you want to finally burn that
Oh, wait,
inspiration?
yes. I was. You know what? Yes, I will do
Oh
that.
yeah, we have inspiration.
Imagine!
Yeah, that's fine.
I was actually about to use that. Come on.
Oh dear.
How
Are
in
you
the
fucking
fuck?
kidding me?
Unless someone else wants to give up a point of inspiration.
I'll give up my inspiration for you.
Are
can
you
take
real?
it.
Are you real?
Are you
real?
sure?
Do
Are you
it,
sure?
Shakar. You can kill him.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
give up my inspiration.
We're
for
about
you.
to Baldur's Gate 3 this, where we just keep on get. Oh my
That's
god.
Okay, there we go.
better.
No. Stop. You weren't
I
supposed
forgot
to
I had it,
succeed.
so I wasn't gonna use it anyway.
Roll,
All right,
roll,
so
roll.
we're gonna do the damage.
Yep, you gotta scroll up and just click the button. Oh.
That's
Alright.
the normal damage.
That's the normal. Don't forget it's a sworn enemy, so formula.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So that's 20.
And that's also a bow of arrow of dragon slaying.
Yep. So you got to roll for Constitution again.
I got this. I
Oh,
I
one
cannot possibly
natural
roll a
one.
I almost shat a brick because it was right there. Oh god. Okay, so it makes it, but it's still 6d10.
Ooh,
Holy
21.
21.
So that is
Holy shit.
wow.
21
Wow.
plus 20, that's 41. Minus 41. Jesus fucking Christ. Would you like to put smite on this one too?
I wasn't going to, but you kind of talked me into it.
Wait, no, you don't have to!
Yeah, I do. All right, we're doing other formula.
I think Shakar needed this.
All right, so other formula, and then we do just damage, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, there we go. 40. No, that's 30. It's 30. And there you go. My done.
You did 160 points of damage to this thing.
I have 158 hit points. I would have been dead. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Well, it's only because I had those arrows of plot convenience.
You remembered your inventory. Imagine!
Those are gone.
I just realized this HP is really, really low. Huh.
Those are gone.
What were we looking at in terms of health, actually? I'm curious.
It
Well, he
has-
said that was about 480 something. I just did
That was a while ago.
160, Nate did. So basically, I think it's about, I want to say 140 something.
183 actually.
So
Okay,
just
I
a
look
little
40 up.
under half.
Oh wait, I forgot to factor in Soleil's damage from earlier. 175 rather.
175, huh?
Does Ronan still have his turn?
Huh?
Does Ronan get to attack too?
Do you want Ronan to attack? Because he's just been hanging at the tower waiting.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. All right. So it just has lightning resistance. It doesn't have immunity.
No, it is straight up immune to lightning.
Fuck.
It is an ancient blue dragon.
Thing is, we don't know that, do we?
You know it because you made your knowledge check earlier.
Well,
Well, shit. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, Vok knows.
Well, no. Then we just keep him right there at the tower. There's nothing. Wait. No. I know what he can do. I want Ronan to load up another ballista.
What is he here for?
Obeying the command, he uses his teeth and the weight of his own body to pull back the ballista for priming. But he's going to lose balance and slide down the tower.
What?
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, he's got his claws in the tower. He's just going to go down. He's not going to, like, fall and land on his back and break his back or anything. He's just going down because of lack of balance.
All right. So what would this be?
For him, it would be a strength check. Or a save, rather, because he's trying to, like, keep from falling down as fast as possible and instead slow his descent.
Oh, okay.
So he's priming your ballista for you and then descending. Oh,
Ew, that is an 11. That's 11.
He's going down. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's not a straight up fail.
Yeah,
I know. All right.
It's pretty much close to it. So he makes it to the ground. He takes a little, just a little. He takes a little.
How much damage?
21 as he falls to the ground.
7. All right. All right, that's fine.
Now, Timus,
Uh-huh.
what do you do when faced with a dragon on the ground?
Well, there's only one thing that I know that can do pretty good damage in this instance, and in that instance, it's gonna we are gonna do a little bit of thing.
What?
So,
Eldritch Blast.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, all I heard was a loud crack of thunder the moment he spoke.
Yep.
Curse you, lightning dragon, with your bullshit.
Eldritch
So,
censorship.
okay, let me hit that button then, wherever that is.
Oh, wait. Do you have the actual? Wait, do you have like the actual sound effect button loaded up too?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Push the button real quick. I want that eldritch.
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
There it is. It took a second because it's like there's a delay, but there it is.
There we go. Okay, so how many of these can I do again? It's
At this level, I want to say you shoot out 4 of these things.
4. All right, let's all right. So first one. Does unnatural 20 hit?
Nope.
No, you're looking
You're
for
looking
Okay,
for
let's
a-
try that.
you're looking for a 22.
22. Damn. All right. Let's try that again then.
If you get
Please.
24.
Please. One of them has to hit. Don't do this to me. Why are they getting lower?
My God.
No, no.
Why are they getting lower?
One more.
Yeah, one more.
Unless you have the
Please.
inspiration.
I think everybody got inspiration.
Just hit. I haven't used
What
inspiration
the
yet.
hell?
Oh my god.
You didn't roll higher than a 10.
I think I'm just gonna take the hint and just try to duck again. I'm not being useful at all.
Oh dear.
You don't have any inspiration?
Oh, I mean, if I use inspiration, do you really think I'm gonna hit it after 4
Inspiration
attempts?
for 1d10 damage.
It ain't worth it. Plus, just save that for later.
Like, it was worth giving to Shakar for the damage, but at this point...
I mean,
for that,
this could be
not
the
worth
time where you can ask your mommy for a favor.
Dear God.
Good.
Come on, say the words. I know you can say the words.
Oh, Mommy, could you help me?
Yes, dear.
And suddenly a big beast hand pops out of nowhere.
Okay.
And it looks like it looks weird because it looks like it's stroking the top of the dragon's head, which is very disturbing to see because it's leaving the dragon confused before it just hits it as hard as it can. So let's use Irid's thing there as a reference. I'm not going to cast it, but I just want to see it as a reference. Where is Big Beast's hand?
5th level spell.
5th level.
I'll pull it up. Hold on, I got it.
Oh, there it is. 4d8 of force damage. That's about right.
So I'll put that up there.
I love how one of the ingredients is literally an eggshell and a snakeskin glove.
Yep.
It's very oddly specific.
That makes no sense. What's the correlation?
Who knows?
Oh my god, Max. The comment in there.
She missed!
My fucking god.
How?
No!
Even mommy misses! Even mommy misses!
Five
Jesus!
fucking
Can I-
attacks
wait,
in a
can I-
row, and they all missed.
Could I give her my inspiration?
Bruh!
I don't know if she can do it.
I think, you know what? No,
Can we go for 6? Can we go for 6?
I wonder, can she still affect her own self with her own bardic inspiration?
Could she?
I think she should. Like, Irid's level 20. What's his bardic inspiration look like? Like, is it a D10 or a
His bardic inspiration is a D12.
D12? Okay, that's significantly better. So let's see
Other
what
than
happens.
yourself. As a bonus action, a creature other than yourself.
Fuck!
Oh. Bro, this dragon is gigantic. How is anything not hitting this thing?
Because
I
it's
think the
still.
bigger they are, the easier.
It's not. No. It's not that. It's just how strong it actually is,
It's
like
a-
body wise.
It's got
Okay, yeah,
natural
I get
armor
it,
that
but
brings it
still.
up to 22. So it's like, imagine things are actually striking it, but it's not bypassing the armor, it's just chipping.
It's just a tink.
Bruh.
Okay, so
I'm
mommy.
not used to feeling this way. Everything we're doing is...
So I'm gonna be real with you, Timus. Mommy can't help you with this one. Bye.
Peace out, nerd.
Peace out, nerd. Okay. Irid, who shares an action with Shuka. Birds, you just bared witness to bullying the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. In which case, and considering what happened beforehand, let me get their sheets out of the way so I can see proper. With the dragon's head, who's he focused on now? After all these attacks, is he not focused on Shuka no more?
No, he's dealing with, like, Blueberry, who is trying to land bites, but isn't.
Okay, that works. So, would you count Shuka as hidden again, or do I have to make another stealth throw?
You need to
That,
make
like,
another
you-
stealth throw, because whenever you do hidden, stealth throw.
Alrighty, I will do that, just to see.
Give it to me. What the
Well.
fuck, Richard?
Natural 20,
What?
let's go!
Alright, so he is in, and somebody is calling you.
Yep, I already silenced it. Silencio, Bruno.
Silencio Bruno. Alright, first of all,
I cannot
One
see
more
past
time.
your bullshit.
alright.
Just like he's back, baby.
Yes, and one more time, because this is nice that this is a cantrip and it's an intelligence saving throw, and he sucks ass with it. One more time, Mind Sliver. Make that save. Well, don't make that save, is what I mean to say.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
He failed!
He failed the save, but is he going to use his legendary resistance?
Let's see. He's trying to mitigate as much damage as possible because he's just been hit twice with fucking slaying arrows. So he's going to shake it off. His last resistance is gone.
His last resistance is gone, eh?
He shedded it
Alright.
away.
That works out lovely for me. Is anybody on the ground by the dragon?
We got Blueberry, technically Soleil.
Okay, so they're actually on the ground,
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
she's on the top of the building. I'm sorry. I would imagine that Timus is like trying to duck and cover amongst the rubble and debris, so probably he's lower to
Yeah.
the ground.
He's being very
So-
pathetic right now.
Jakar, Ronan, and Blueberry.
Alright, then I don't want to do that then, actually. So instead, we'll do this. Let's see, consume spell slot, we won't do a place measure template. We're going to do this.
Oh?
For the boy. He must make an 18 intelligence saving throw.
The fuck?
Natural 1.
Synaptic
Natural 1.
static?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn, Irix
Oh,
and
I know that
Shuka
spell.
be here with the debuffs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because they're not the heavy hitters of this fight, clearly.
What type
But they're
of saving
providing as
throw?
much help as they can.
I mean,
Intelligence.
Shuka could be a
Intelligence.
heavy hitter if they got in close with stealth, but otherwise...
Oh. I forgot to put in the actual...
Fuck. Well, don't matter, because you also take half damage on this.
Okay. Let's see
So-
what that looks like.
15.
This house is a fucking nightmare.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, what the fuck is Verico doing?
Don't worry about it.
He's tinkering with some machinery or some kind, probably.
It's like he's like rigging a bomb or something.
Let him tinker.
Let him
Let him
cook.
Let him cook. God damn it.
Let him cook. It's fine.
Alright, well, we'll let the boy do his thing.
Okay. So then we go over to Soleil. And this is where I have to actually look at her character sheet now. What the hell?
Let's see what she's got in store.
Huh. She has the martial adept feat and never used it.
What does the martial adept feat do?
It gives her like maneuvers and stuff like disarming attack, distracting attack, rather. Let's see. Step of the
Oh, that's
wind,
pretty good,
which that'll make her faster. Oh. I mean, I don't think this will work, but I kind of want to see if it do though.
Give it a shot.
We're gonna
Let's see
burn
if it
some
works.
key.
Quivering palm? Oh my fucking god.
Mm-hmm. But first she needs to land an attack. She gets as close as she possibly can to the dragon's rib cage, and then just begins... Oh, I should probably actually get her attacks out, now that I think about it in hindsight. Is it unarmed strike? There it is. We'll take that out and put it there. And
hit.
just for good measure, we'll give her flurry of blows.
If these 4 attacks miss again,
I will hurt myself. Okay, so first and foremost, unarmed strike, a first one.
Three.
Second one. Oh, it hit!
3?
Hey!
About fucking time. All right, so they got a hit in. and does 10 damage.
You forget how much unarmed strike does these days.
Minus 10. Okay, and then now this big asshole here needs to make a Constitution saving throw. What did I say his con was? Plus 15. Roll 1.
If this is where you roll the 1,
Sadly,
almost.
no. Because I think the save was 18. Yes, the save was supposed to be 18. We made it by 1.
God damn.
Made it by 2, actually. So, yeah. Curses. Curses, 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 curses. If I remember correctly, though, if it fails... Okay. Target is as an action, you can... Account saving throw is HP is reduced to 0. If it succeeds, it takes... Okay. Oh, if it fails... But if it succeeds, it takes 10d10. So she landed the quivering palm, does the thing, and now this dragon is forced to take 10d6 or 10d10 rather, necrotic.
10d10. So
Let's see it.
how much is that? A lot. 62? She can do that much damage?
On a failure with quivering palm, yes.
What?
And we still have 2 more attacks. So
Did she use up her quivering palm?
she's only ever used a quivering palm like once.
No, I mean, did she use it up for the turn? Like, can she do it on each attack, or is it just the one?
It says here, quivering palm. When you hit with an unarmed strike, you can spend 3 key points. As an action, you can end the vibration. Oh yeah, you can end the vibrations, and the creature makes a con saving throw. Okay. So essentially, it's just shared. So her attacks are done. She's just got her unarmed strike this time, and that's it. Because she has to use up the action to do the instant kill.
My god, she can do insane damage.
Even if they succeed on a saving throw, yeah. So now let's do the flurry of blows. Why are you hitting now? Should I even question it at this point?
Probably not.
Okay, damage.
I think Selene might kill this thing.
Okay, Soleil does 13 additional points of damage on top of that. This motherfucker's down to 80 right now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Oh.
Berko still hasn't done something.
Don't think too much
Except
into
some-
it. Don't think too much into it.
I'm waiting for like the sudden like, okay, so Verco is letting loose his held action now.
Oh. Okay. What now?
Well, right now we get a nice description. There are still giants throughout the city. Ducks are still flying in the faces of many giants. Pirates and brigands are losing their lives just as much as Hell Knights, but Hell Knights are channeling their own divine smites into their weapons as they lay the smackdown on giants. Assassins are going for throats left, front, and center wherever they can. And even a few clerics that are amongst them are laying out their own smackdown. Nadia has been cooking in the background as well. A storm is being summoned in the middle of the field.
Oh, a storm is brewing.
The storm
I
is
remember
brewing.
the storm from when he took her hat.
Yeah, from back at the sparring session in the courtyard. It's gonna be raining acid, baby. And of course, Mother Bear is going about her own business, tearing out throats, healing her own wounds, and continuing to tear out the throats of anyone who smacks her family around. Spoiler alert, because of the giants doing what they do, that's everybody. And as for the dragon, who's barely had an opportunity to shine, I wonder if he recharges his breath weapon.
What?
I hope not.
Let's see what happens. 5 and 6. He does not recharge his breath weapon.
Loser.
He's too busy distracted with Blueberry on his goddamn neck.
That's fine. He lets out a loud roar and initiates his Frightful Presence ability. Everybody, and I repeat, everybody, needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for a minute.
Ooh, so here's the funny thing about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the funny thing?
Yeah,
Well,
let's-
none of you are near me, so that's bad for you guys.
Well, I'm proficient, so I should be good.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
you're-
so while I'm conscious, me and friendly creatures within 30 feet can't be frightened.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate for me. But I guess you're by yourself because you're on top of a tower. You're fine. And I got to roll for everybody else. So,
Vok
Not
got a
Irid.
22.
what do you mean
I'm
not
trying to
here?
think. Wasn't there a thing on
Counter
mine
charm.
too where?
Oh, you're a bitch.
Yep. So the birds are fine because they're up together casting confusion spells.
Wait, so does this count as being charmed?
Frightened?
Yeah.
No. Because charmed
Damn
is a
it,
different
okay.
thing. This one's frightened. It's a fear effect.
All right. Yeah, I gotta roll. Then shoot. What's the roll for this? It's a
Wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw. All right.
Blueberry is right next to Shakar, so he should be good with the aura.
No.
What did Soleil get?
17?
What was the DC?
20.
Oh, I barely
I
made
made
it.
it by
I
two.
barely
I
made
made
it
it
with
by
no.
two.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is she immune to fear effects too? No? Okay.
Soleil
So
has a action from you.
Soleil has anxiety.
You can get rid of it on her turn.
Yeah. Because a frightened creature has
You can get rid of it.
because a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay.
So she wants to
Oh, wait a
run.
minute. I gotta make Shuka roll because it's a advantage roll. So hold on. You said wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I just get an advantage on it.
Is that Verico?
Well,
Lol.
Oh,
shit. Well, Shuka's
Lol.
Shuka's also scared, hiding behind the boy.
No. You're afraid. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him behind Irid like that, and he's doing the backpack mode again.
Little
Backpack
bitch.
mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, Verico!
I think I forgot to factor in his character sheet though, because I forgot to copy and paste that.
I was like,
Oh shit.
okay.
What does it fix then?
So what's the rest
no
of it?
pluses.
So what's the rest of his saving throw? That's the neat part. His actual wisdom saving throw is +7. Oh, he's still afraid.
Aw.
Dang.
If it were an intelligence, this would have been fine, but no. That's not what happened.
It's fine. He's not really moving anyway. He can still keep building his thing.
Mm-hmm. And then we go into descriptors on the battlefield. Still a bloody mess. And for reasons that can only be amounted to insanity, Mother Bear is also conjuring her own storm in a similar vein to Nadia, meaning the cloud cover is immense right now as acid rain descends upon the city. This is gonna be wacky.
Oh boy.
But in the meanwhile, we have a pair of Valkyries just chopping their way through monstrosities throughout the streets, fire and ice being shot in every direction as they use their breath weapons. There's a paladin pirate out there who's smashing skulls with his hammer, and for reasons that can only be described as insanity, is conjuring his own waves through his hammer strikes. And There's water in the streets? Question mark. Oh, I guess that's Mr. Clean.
Huh?
He's having
I
his
was
fun
gonna
time.
say Mr. Clean.
Oh yeah! Ah!
He's making it very slippery for a lot of giants, and he seems to... Oh, that's rather gruesome. He seems to be drowning a few of them by going into their lungs. We don't need to get any more dramatic than that, I think. We can leave him be. He's living his best life as an elemental.
Mr. Clean, you epic.
Mr. Clean just out here being a sadistic, sick freak, but all right. Top of the initiative order once again.
Ho ho. So
Blueberry and Avok. Blueberry has been just striking as best he can. What is
I want to
Avok
try
doing?
set things up for Blueberry. I want to try set the stage for Blueberry. So, I'm going to do damage with my good old trusty stick. Go to
No.
your Jingle Bong.
Not again. Every time you hit something with the stick, it ruins my plans.
I'm going to strike his wing. Let's roll the attack.
Don't do this. You don't need to do this, Nate. Nate!
And I'm gonna roll the damage.
Hey, you don't gotta do this.
No, we gotta do this.
It's a monkey. He gave me a banana. God motherfucking damn.
I'm gonna strike another part of the wing with the Ryu Jingle Bong attack.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Oh
I
my
think that hits.
god.
I'm gonna roll that damage.
Oh, you would. You would pull some horse piss like this.
But wait, I got another one in me. I use my key point for a flurry of blows. I strike again with the Ryu Jingle Bong.
Oh yeah, that missed. Ha ha!
Fair enough. I still got another one in me. I attack with the Ryu Jingle Bong.
You were so close to that number fucking 20. All right, give me the
That's fine.
damage.
I don't want to be the one to finish a dragon off. Normal. Okay, there's your damage. So how much damage is that in total?
Well, he was at 80. Now he's at 42.
Okay, he takes another 20 because of Radiant Soul. Blueberry, my son, I set the stage for you.
Fortnite corrupted my brain. For whatever reason, I thought you were going to ask your son to hit the gritty, and I hate you so much.
What?
Hit the gritty, Blueberry. Hit the gritty.
Hit the gritty.
I hate it here. This is what happens when you play Fortnite with Nate and Wolf at the same time when trying to get Optimus Prime.
That is not what happens. That's you.
We've not done this in a long while. We should do that again.
Thank you, Mr. Fortnite. As a token of my appreciation, my smaller son shall hit the gritty just for you. I hate it here.
I'm going to yell out to Blueberry. Do it, Blueberry!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. What is his stat block again? Let me double check. Plus 9 to the
Would it be
talons.
too late to do one more thing?
Oh, okay. Give me.
Stunning Strike. It's your discretion as the DM to decide
on
if
how
it's
many
too
of the
late or not.
attacks? On how many of the attacks?
Let's go for... How many key points do I have here?
I'm just putting that out there that Blueberry does hit the dragon, but give me the stunning strikes really quick.
Yes. Okay, so that was 2 Stunning Strikes. We use 2 key points.
Okay. And my con is plus 15. You know, I'm certain that I will make it. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. It'll be.
This will be the one time you get a natural 1.
I was
Okay.
dangerously skirting that line. We
for
passed
real.
1. We passed 1. But this will be a piece of cake. No problem. Couldn't possibly fail. Couldn't possibly fail.
Close, motherfucker. I wanted this episode to be
You
even
keep
more
seeing
than-
that one, and it's like, no.
Now, where the fuck are my key points? There we go.
Now, Blueberry does hit with his talons, finally.
Meaning he can do this, finally.
Yes, that's my son. Let's go.
Okay, let me go to his points really quick. Hold on. No, that was the wrong number. What is his? Okay. 22 minus.
Take him out.
And now for the poison. This will be the important part. Will he roll the stupid ass natural 1 for poison?
Come on.
No.
Motherfucker.
But he still takes half the damage for poison, which is 7d6.
Oh, it's dead. There's no way. It's dead.
Yeah, Blueberry hops on this thing's throat and just fills it with as much poison as it possibly can that it can excrete from its talons. And the dragon tries to fight. It tries to, like, swat Blueberry away, but those attacks become more and more feeble as it just lays still on the ground. A hole in its wings, its back broken from Ryujin Gabong over and over again, singed scales from strikes. And yeah, it is well and truly dead, to where Blueberry lets out a triumphant roar into the sky.
Let's fucking go!
Don't bring nothing else over here.
Luckily for you, there's nothing else. This is literally the worst thing that's in this territory.
Okay,
Dude,
cool.
I'm curious. How is the ground reacting? Like the giants seeing this thing get taken down?
Everybody gets bardic inspiration.
Well, the giants are well and truly demoralized because they have been swatting away common city folk. There is, like, lots of dead bodies on the ground, both from the city folk and from their own giants' ranks. But seeing the dragon become dead, a good chunk of them feel like they shouldn't be at this part of the city and they should spread their forces. And, of course, your own advancing military forces take advantage of it and try to push. They're either going to kill them in the city or drive them out, because either they stay and die or they flee and live. Choice is theirs. But with the armies truly distracted, that leaves the party free to climb the mountain. Do you take advantage to ascend?
Yeah, they should. The other forces should be fine. They've got this.
This is what they came here for. Before we do, are we taking? I'm assuming we're taking Blueberry and Ronan with us, or are we not?
There's a problem with that.
Okay, then Blueberry and Ronan stay here to assist.
Blueberry and Ronan, because from the conversation that you had previously with the Lamia, the occluding field would not let them through.
Fair.
All right. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna, try to jump down with Ronan.
Ronan climbs up so that he can make it easier for you to come down, so you don't have to take all that fall damage.
Yeah.
Aw.
And I'm gonna be like,
Ronan, I need you to go. I need you to go wreck every single one of those for us, and find Kiala. Help her out.
He nods his head and does a very slow blink before his fur starts to discolor into a darker shade, and the lightning that used to be blue around his body starts to turn red. He's feeling motivated, and he runs right into those military forces. He doesn't even bother waiting for Blueberry. But Blueberry, being the territorial little shit that he is right now, has finished taking out one thing and isn't going to waste time not taking out giants.
He's Vok, in the moment between this little section, he's going up to Blueberry. He's like, "That's my boy, Blueberry. I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you. You've got so strong."
He's gone. He's gone, Avok.
No, he's right there. He's there. It's just that Blueberry is still roaring. He's trying to he's trying to put on like his own version of like a frightful presence, like how a dragon would, by roaring as loud as he can down the mountain, knowing his voice will carry the farthest right now.
I'm gonna tell him, Right now, right here, you are the alpha. You are gonna go out there and show everyone your strength. Show them what Blueberry Kaido can do.
Ronan somewhere out in the field. Bitch, he wishes he were!
Oh my god.
That's actually just Ronan roaring. It's like, oh, he's killing things. No, he's like, no, he ain't. He ain't no alpha. Fuck you.
Avok's gonna throw him one last little bit of a pre-battle meal before he sends him off on his way. And he's gonna tell him, love you, son. Show them what you got.
He catches the meat in the air, and as a show of complete and utter disrespect, just rakes his talons across the carcass of the blue dragon before taking himself into the air and down the mountain towards the giants.
Well, looks like he's gonna be a little difficult in his teenage years, but he's still my baby boy.
Soleil would have
I
been
just-
wiping a tear if she wasn't just horrified by the fact that your son just raked a corpse like it was marking territory.
Oh, I love him.
Hey Vince,
Yes.
I found now that Sugar's in backpack mode, I found a video that's a perfect image of probably what's gonna happen. It's like, okay, first off, Sugar looks down to the squad scene, all the carnage go on. Using bullshit investigation, he does find her limb, sends him a thumbs up, and then I imagine now with the battle with the dragon fully taken care of, and considering he's just still in backpack mode, Irid's like, alright, rip it off, and then does this.
What a law.
Wait. Am I looking at that right? Wait. Is it seagull
Elliot.
running on another seagull?
Hell yeah!
No fucking way. That lazy motherfucker.
Oh, I gotta lower the volume on the
Sugar
music.
doesn't get a choice.
I gotta lower the volume on the music because, like, copyright reasons, but,
Is there a
like,
way to do it mute?
I'm gonna do it mute. I'm
Right.
gonna put it on for
Yes,
the
you
stream.
mute.
Like, chat, I want you to understand this is what we see.
Oh. We should probably not forget this. After this little section's over.
It's awful.
Another fucking bird.
He's just surfing on the
So
back
good.
of another bird.
It's great.
Yeah, but
Sugar's a
surfing
twig,
bird.
don't worry, it's nothing.
Derlim is just wondering, like, why is the bird riding on the back of another bird? But at the same time, he's like, I shouldn't even question it anymore. These guys are nuts. Oh, God.
It's great.
And Mira seems a bit disappointed that she didn't get a chance to get a hit on the dragon besides being transportation. Before looking to the mountain, checking out the group, well, it looks like you all have everything covered here. Any messages that I need to send over to the army and the crew before I ship out to join them?
Double check they don't attack the Lamia and the Lamia sisters.
Oh.
What?
She looks to the rubble pile. Well, I'm sure that one's fine.
Bruh.
It's just one. It's one.
Nice.
What? I don't have control of where I land.
Oh boy.
If it makes you feel better, I'll give it some medicine before I go and join. I packed like a whole thing. Hey, Suds. Be a good boy. Deliver some meds.
Suds gives a formal, like, canine salute, despite the fact that it looks like a fox, and goes off with, you know those, like, rescue dogs that have, like, the medicine around their neck on the collar?
Aw.
It's like that. So off it goes to deliver some medication. Hopefully it doesn't get eaten because those flesh mounds will chew on anything that moves if they can help it. In fact, off somewhere in the rest of the district, those exact type of hungry Lamia creature things are munching on corpses.
Well, that's fair enough.
Spoils of
Garbage
war.
disposals.
Are we gonna loot the dragon as we go past? Do we?
The pirates will get that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole dragon horde inside the hole of the mountain if you guys want to bother going in there first.
We should capture Laz on the moment. We'll go back for it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, try to save the world or more money.
Yeah, we got priorities.
Mm-hmm. Funnily enough, at the mouth of that cave, that's where Verico is currently standing, and he seems to be putting a sort of terrain-like cover over the hole.
He's hiding
What?
it. Ooh.
Yep, he's just putting a cover over the hole where the dragon came out of that matches the terrain of the side of the mountain. There we go. Okay, we'll come back for that later. Are you all done?
Thanks. I think we're set.
Yes.
Good. Then let's get climbing.
And Verico's off.
Where was he? Okay.
Well,
Where was he
Great.
during that whole fight?
I don't know. He just now showed up and put terrain over the mountainside. I imagine they're in the air.
Mm-hmm. They're in the air. Huh. Maybe he was just hiding.
Maybe.
He's a frail little
We'll ask
thing.
questions later.
He's a frail little baby boy. Little baby boy, baby.
But he's still alive, and that's what matters right now.
Uh-huh, sure.
And it does. Don't give me that sure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He's alive, he's fine, he's still a little baby, though.
He's
Yes,
really
anyway.
not.
He's a baby.
We're not arguing with this right now, Irid.
Fine, fine, if he's going through his emo phase. A little late, isn't it?
Quite.
Irid, do you
actually.
not pay attention?
Look,
do you mean?
we just fought a dragon, okay? Like, I'm not right in the head.
All right, we need to go. Got more ahead.
Yeah, you do, because, climbing the mountain. You thought you guys had a hard time breathing before. Thankfully, the necklaces help. But, you've now entered the point where no living creature actually can live.
oh boy.
You pass the 26,000 feet mark and have entered the death zone. There is no oxygen. It is freezing cold. There is no oxygen, and if the sun were down, you could swear that you could touch the stars.
I'm sorry. The death zone is just is that on the.
That is literally what it's called. From the lower city elevation to just above 15,000 feet to the upper city slopes of Mar Massif, you will need to endure the effects of high peak altitudes, which we've done.
No.
But here, at this point near the spires as we ascend the mountain, 26,000 feet, you are now in the death zone.
Oh, this is like
That is
this
so
is like
metal.
climbing Mount Everest, except we're not paying money to do this.
Yep, you're not paying money to die. You're going to die so you can get paid money.
Anybody else wish we were underground?
Under what circumstances would you want to be underground? Also, why is it so fucking cold?
You're literally answering your own question.
I don't think being underground would have made it any easier.
It would have been harder to see, but at least it'll be warmer.
Because it says here that the air is too thin to breathe. Yep, that's about right. Oh!
Stupid fucking.
So that's why. Okay. Apparently, according to this, way back in the day, they used to have air elementals just filter air up here. Those air elementals have been long gone, which is why there's buildings up here that make no sense to have buildings in the death zone.
Huh.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
But yet, thanks to the protective power of your medallions and rings, you can breathe. Despite the ability to breathe, though, it's still cold.
A lot of nuzzling.
Well, yeah. Lots of huddling.
Gotta stick together.
You know, I'm starting to wish that we brought the wyvern here. Even though he couldn't breathe, it would be great to have a fire.
I mean, any fire we can do wouldn't last very long anyway.
Don't be smart with me. This is not your character. As
Right.
you
Well,
as you ascend, like, the mountain path is harsh, and there, for whatever reason, even though you're taking the road, the golden road that would take you to the mountain proper, it's still steep and climbing would be required. If you can fly, this is fine. But perception checks,
height.
please.
Perception.
Perception.
What about an wait?
Checks.
What about an overpowered investigation check?
Are you
Shuka.
asking for Shuka's passive?
Okay, Shuka. As you are rising up the mountain, because everyone has their own means of ascending, whether it be through flight, whether it be through climbing rope, and so on, one of the things you notice, disturbingly, is thin strands of thread. Huh. Why is there thread that looks like silk just randomly in different locations? In fact, the higher you go up, the more the threads and strands seem to collect and coat.
oh.
That's not snow on the mountain peaks.
Okay, but why though?
There's a reason.
That's just stupid.
Mhm.
Fuck that.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay,
Don't
so
need
Guys,
Shuka, why are you acting so nervous, and why are you shaking more than if you were cold?
you see all this silk lining here that's coated over the mountain so much that it almost looks like snow?
That's not snow. Oh, wait. Irid
Don't
gets
touch it.
closer. Okay, don't touch it.
He was gonna touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Okay, I'm not
We
gonna-
know what it looks like.
Why are there spiders in a place that nothing can breathe in?
Hush, darling, please.
Question. Player question here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Avok's fairly familiar with phase spiders, would you be able to do like a nature check to see if he knows what kind of spider this is?
You could, and because you are trying to determine a very specific spider, you would have, in this case, advantage due to your extensive experience with otherworldly fuck you. What the fuck was
Well.
that?
Damn.
Okay. So, on one hand, the good news. These are definitely not phase spider webbing.
Not good.
Yeah.
What's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
The bad news. It's actually worse than a phase spider.
What?
Oh no.
You can't really identify the type of spider, but based on the sheer size and the fact that the place is coated in so much webbing, you know that whatever did it is definitely bigger than a phase spider, because a phase spider comes out to about the size of a horse, maybe just a little bit bigger. For webbing of this scale to be surrounding the mountain to the point where it looks like snow, they would have to be really big spiders, or a really big nest, or a really big nest of really big spiders.
I don't like any of those.
Those are all
Yeah.
bad.
They are all bad, I know.
Set
I
fire to it all. Christ.
With what oxygen to fuel the fire?
Are you really?
The air is that thin.
That's how fire works, my dude.
Right, that's how fire.
Man, I know that's how fire works.
Oh, I'm having a good time. I don't know about y'all.
That's so annoying.
I hate that. I hate this. I don't
I
like
hate
that.
this
Oh,
too, but alright.
Dragon's Fury wouldn't work up here.
So I think it's time that I positioned you guys on the appropriate map.
Oh no, is it the map you've been working on for like several days and hours?
No, this one I added last minute because I was debating on whether or not to skip it or not.
Let me know if it's all black for you guys. It should be.
It's all black.
And
Not own any tokens. Yep.
Good, good.
Oh god, I
Good.
don't like that.
I'm gonna load your tokens up. Don't you worry. Oh,
I'm worrying.
don't you worry.
All right.
Don't you worry.
All right. Time to get the big boys out.
I am fearing.
Time to get the big boys out.
I'm laying down
I
the
see
tokens as we speak. Do you see them or
Actually,
no?
I see.
I see my boy.
Off to the left.
I actually forgot I had those spell.
That
Oh.
looks like a spider.
It's black and white.
Don't worry,
Oh, boy.
I'll change the lighting. Don't you worry about a thing.
I'm sorry. When it's zoomed out like this, I'm like, what? When did we get teleported to like a planet?
No, this is a mountainside. You're ascending, remember? So, let me change the lighting for you all.
Is Irid still
Oh,
there?
no.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, I just see nothing but black.
I know.
The black and white kind of makes it look like a planet.
I know.
That's what I said. I swear to God, if you open it up, no! I was about to say, I swear, if you open it up and we're surrounded by spiders, I'm gonna scream.
See, that's the part that makes it worse. See,
Why are they moving already?
because they're moving silently. You see, as you're climbing upwards, you don't hear them, which makes it all the more disturbing. Something of this size should be able to be heard, should be able to be felt. But you see them before any of those other senses kick in. These mastodon-sized spiders that come crawling out, giant, armored, putrid, and for reasons that cannot be described as just unearthly, they're wielding their own versions of bolus. Just giant stones tied together with webbing, as if they were aiming to rail you in like cattle. Some of them are even spinning them.
Can we
What?
preemptively like strike them before they do that?
They have yet to strike. They seem to be staring at you with a sort of curiosity of an otherworldly intelligence.
That's cool. So where else where other paths in this mountain are there?
Oh no, see, that's the thing. This is just a flat area. They're on the wall. You have to climb up.
That's a wall.
Oh.
Oh, we have to climb up there. Oh.
This is going to go one of a few ways.
This is gonna
Either for
suck.
some fucked up reason they're intelligent enough that we can communicate with and we can bypass, or we're gonna have to fight them, or we can sneak past them, but I don't see us sneaking past them.
I don't think we're gonna sneak past them.
They already know we're here.
Does anybody else miss the dragon?
Not really.
One of them seems to move its mandibles, making a strange sort of hissing noise. And it waits. And
Okay, so-
who has
Threatening?
insight?
I guess I
Passive
could
insight.
Oh, passive insight.
passive. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll
Give me
use
some
that.
passives. What do we got?
Let's see.
Go down
18.
the road.
Shakara's 18,
Passive, 13.
13.
Okay.
Irid's is 16 and Shuka is 11.
Okay.
And then Timus is also 16.
Okay. For everyone who has 15 or higher on the passive insight, you can sort of tell that it was attempting to communicate. It seems to be awaiting a response, but despite the fact that the monks should be able to understand other languages, this one has no root dialect that could be perceived within your plane. There is no human basis for the language they speak. It is entirely
Fucking way.
it is
They're
entirely
alien.
otherworldly,
They're alien.
Not even abyssal?
not even abyssal.
Would-
Shit.
Does
all right.
Delvaheen understand any of it?
Well, Delvaheen has just been busy laughing in your head as soon as the spiders materialized.
Of course.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful souls. I have not seen these ones in years.
Those are lang spiders.
Thanks.
Okay, wait.
We don't hear
so
that because that's in.
I was about to say. So, Timus, from your muttering, I am guessing Delvahim is saying something.
Yeah, she is, and that is in the form of laughing.
Oh, you can tell them, dear. Tell them all about lang spiders. Whole other dimension, not from here, and because we're climbing on this mountain in particular, we're closer to their home than we are to your home. And it's fantastic. Oh, they're such beautiful things. Oh, don't let them bite you. Their poison doesn't actually, hurt you physically. It drains your mind. You start to lose sanity. It's a wonderful process when you were watching.
Oh, great.
What?
That was a lot of words, so let's just say that Timus just kind of explains that here and all that, and it's like,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Don't worry, you can talk to them. I don't know if they'll say anything that's worth listening to, but you can talk with them.
You know, some days I'm glad that I can't understand. I can't hear Delvahim.
Is that your meta way of saying you hate me?
Well, she can't.
No, it's Shakar's way of saying,
Yeah, I get you.
that.
Well, she can hear you say that. Can I wonder if Shadow Mist would be able to understand that.
Oh, so wait. So now you
think
call
of the
her.
fucking horse.
I don't.
Jesus.
What the hell?
I don't.
Shadow Mist be able to breathe.
I don't think she'd be able to breathe up here.
Yeah.
No.
You're telling me, Vince, the demon horse won't be able to breathe.
Just because something comes from hell doesn't mean that it doesn't follow the rules of planes that it exists upon.
You know what? True.
Fine.
Kind of
I think-
racist.
Gallering my character sheet
God
with
damn it.
anything at all. And it is a shame that Tongue of the Sun and Moon ain't doing shit for me.
In this moment where you're
have an
speaking
idea.
amongst yourselves, you
Oh,
can
never mind.
feel a sort of arcane effect. They seem to be casting a spell in a very weird approximation, and as it moves its mandibles again, rude to talk without addressing us.
We
You
weren't
can
really.
understand
Okay.
We couldn't understand you, so that was a surprise.
Primitive tongue, difficult to articulate.
You're doing a great job so far at it, though. That's quite impressive.
It moves those mandibles again, but not to say anything intelligible. It seems to grunt, the other two moving their mandibles in similar manners. Will you listen?
To the
Yeah.
best of our ability.
Do the primitive creatures understand?
We understand listening. We can listen to what you have to say.
We let you pass, but you kill denizens within the spire.
Denizen. What can you tell us about the denizens?
From our plane, conflict. Difficult to explain now. Will you serve or not?
Well, see, I don't know what the denizens are because, for one, that might just be innocent people, and in their eyes, they're just food.
Insight check.
But also, yeah, can we
I'm
do?
gonna roll an insight check to see
I
if
wanna do that.
they're being like
Malicious.
this is a just cause or this is malicious.
If we're both doing it, is it just two
know-
new
I'm
rolls or
doing
one
it.
advantage?
Anybody is welcome to make the roll if they wish.
I'm gonna do a roll.
Wait, would there be any other like type of roll, or
Natural
would it just simply
fucking
been
20, baby.
All right, well there we
Okay.
go.
All
I'm
right,
gonna roll.
Bob,
I'm
go.
gonna
Shit.
I'm gonna make a roll anyway.
I still want to do it because I want to be included if possible.
All right, 24.
Wow, you're still
Okay,
higher,
well, that's
even though I
cool.
did a natural 20.
With the
I want
nat-
to be fun.
Oh, you're gonna be fun.
This is not gonna go well.
Mm. Is this a bit? Is this a bit?
Also not too bad. All right, go on.
So, with a Vox critical success, you can tell that there is a sort of maligned, mischievous nature to them. They seem to take a great delight in the idea of messing with these denizens of which they speak. In fact, when speaking of removing them or otherwise interfering, they make a sort of noise with their mandibles, and their bodies undulate slightly. It is a disturbing approximation of a laugh.
That is so fucking creepy.
So here's the thing. They have the high ground, right? Do we also have... We don't have to tell the truth to them, right?
You
No, we
could
don't
just
really wanna
say
fight
we're
them.
here to, we're here to slay Karzook. If they find that appealing, then great. If they don't, well, combat ensues.
So maybe if we ask them if Karzug is a denizen, and if that would suffice. Because otherwise, they seem to be using us for a laugh, and that could mean that if we agree, that is senseless murder, and I don't think a paladin would be good with that. The paladin that
Well,
also
I don't-
understands
I-
what they have to say.
To be fair, I don't feel great turning my back toward him anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
The
All right.
primitives seem to not trust our deal. Do you understand what we ask, or do you require more explanation?
Well, let's see. When you say denizens, are you talking about Karzug?
You can feel a sort of invasion of your mind. Not in a malicious manner, but more like an oozing, a crawling, flashes of imagery, if you will, as you can see robed figures and those wearing large turbans of sorts. They are gathered around a machine that looks like a viewing window to another plane. Definitely not of this world. Not symmetrical, not aligned correctly. Everything seems wrong on the other side of that window. And you count about 12 of these bodies attuning to it. The purposes are unknown, but it is seen that they have great importance to this device. And the one word that goes through your mind is simply referring to it as the Leng device.
Wow, that is. Okay.
They have worked on it for thousands of years. It would bring us great joy to see it ruined.
Do you think you could lead us to this device? Or at the very least where it resides?
If we could, we would. But the field that surrounds the territory, it repels us.
Could you lead us to the territory, or at least in the direction?
Their fangs drip venom, as if the idea of a back and forth demand of this nature were just insulting to it. It gave a simple request. The answer yes or no would suffice. They seem to speak to each other in that foreign, disturbing tongue again.
before they address you. Follow our webs. You are free to climb them. They are not sticky if we will it. They run a long leg over it to demonstrate the point. Their legs seem to go above their web just fine. They wait for you to touch the webbing as well.
Okay, so how far up this mountain is it?
A good bit. You're traveling quite a ways.
Can't we use like Dimension Door or something to cover half the ground or something?
How far does Dimension Door give you teleportation?
I have no
Let me
idea.
find out.
Probably not that
Dimension
far.
door. You teleport yourself from the current location to any other spot within range. You arrive exactly at the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, when you can visualize, or when you can describe by starting distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downward or upward to the northwest at a 45-degree angle, 300 feet. You can bring along objects and yada yada yada. It basically... It doesn't the limit is 500 feet. There you go.
Something I think we should consider. A, there's a force field there to keep them out. Why are they keeping them out? B, we could sense, or at least Avak and Shakar could sense they have some sort of malicious intent behind the laugh they had.
Well, is the
Something I would
malicious
say
intent
is-
just more related to like destroying the device that has to do with them.
I would also like to point out that the idea that this device has been, quote, something they've been working on for 1,000 years, virtually breaking anything, I think at this height and this close to Karzug, I think would be a benefit.
Well, maybe
Because
we can
if
find
it's
out
just-
from a denizen.
Yeah, because if this object thing or whatever is benefiting anybody, it's probably Karzug.
Also, they're being very patient. They could have just killed us.
Yeah,
Or tried to
Avak?
kill us immediately.
Will look at the group with a kind of look in his eyes, knowing that if something happens, they got us back. He grabs the web.
Right.
The web
Alright, I
is
guess we're
not
climbing.
the web is not sticky. If anything, it just feels like really strong rope. And because of the way that it is wrapped around the mountain, it provides incredible purchase that is a lot easier to climb than if you were to just find a good enough grip on the side of the mountain instead. Think of it as a rope ladder, just a really big rope ladder.
Ah, this is a situation of all time. All right, I guess we're doing this then. We're climbing on their web.
Yay.
Alright.
Yeah.
By
Oh,
touching the web, you accept the terms.
Jesus.
I guess we are.
Sure, I guess we do.
They let out that same noise that's similar to a laugh, and in that same disturbing way that they did, silently, no impact felt, you can't even feel it on the webbing as they move. They disperse. Off and away.
Alright.
You've just avoided
Swear to God.
you just avoided a combat. Congrats.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I'd rather we deal with them later, if anything, if we do have to fight them.
Look, if anything was going to happen, I was going to immediately cast Freedom of Movement.
True. At least that way you would have avoided being grabbed by the bolus.
Plus, this way, if we see a denizen, we can interrogate them, see their side of the story.
so we did make that deal kind of thing was kind of sinister. I don't know if it's gonna be as simple as that.
Well, it's not the first time we've accepted a, dark-looking deal.
Yeah, it's
Devlin.
it's not the first time that
Uh-huh.
Well,
someone here's used
Uh-huh.
to that.
I wonder
For the sake of ease, by the way, the imagery that was given is given to everybody. The image of
Okay.
of several robed figures, turbans upon their heads, and chanting incantations to attune and mess with a portal-like device.
Is that in the alien tongue or tongue that Avak can
Oh no, it
understand?
wasn't spoken. It was shown. It was imagery.
Oh,
Right.
A vision.
Is there like a history check I can quickly do? See if I know anything?
You could. A history check would help in this instance, and anybody can make it.
Yay, I'll try.
I'll even have
I'll roll mine.
I'll even have Delvaheen
Which-
rock her own.
Ooh, yay, thank you.
Because especially because I don't have good history roll things. So
19.
yeah, I don't know shit.
Oh. Well, I accidentally clicked on the laying spider, but still, the point is still made.
Whoopsie.
With a 19 for Shuka, okay. Was that Irid
I
there?
guess the study sessions work. Yeah, Irid is 10.
Irid's 10, okay. Okay.
Guess the magic lessons or something showed something.
More like you recall what you read in the libraries with Clockwork, going over some notes and even a little bit of Broddard Quink. It was long determined, or theorized at least, that in ancient times for Thassalon, that they had thinned the veil somehow to another world, especially Zin Shalast. The mountainside itself was rumored to actually be a sleeping great old one. And because of his presence, it thins the fabric of this realm and the realm known as Leng, where these spiders and other creatures reside, eldritch abominations with their own intelligence, motivations, and yeah. And one such thing of note, at least from what could be recalled from the libraries with Clockwork, was that this Leng device was thought to be a personal project from previous rune lords that came before Karzug. A portal, a door, if you will, for storage purposes, or at least that's its intended thing. It's difficult to understand the motivations of the denizens of Leng and why they would be so willing to offer a free-for-use door.
Yeah, I don't like that. And you said a sleeping great old one?
We back in strange aeons, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
The mountain, Mar Massif, is named after the same great old one, a literal walking volcano. The mountain sleeps, and so does the great old one.
Okay, so destroying this thing hopefully doesn't wake it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Would you like to pass that information on to your friends?
yeah, of course. You will think that over. And of course speak basically what you just said. This could either end really poorly, or I guess prevent a great catastrophe in the future.
See, I hate this. We go from dealing with armies of giants, we slay a couple of dragons, great stuff. We're on our way to kick the living tar and snot out of a old wizard. And now you're telling me that we're on top of a sleeping god.
That's the long and short of it, yes, if I recall correctly.
Why are you all so calm about this?
I'm not. I'm irritated. It just never ends.
I'm trying not to think too hard about it and just hopefully get this done so we can get out of this hellhole and back home.
I want to go home.
I wonder what Master could tell me about this.
Probably wouldn't tell you anything.
Good luck, kid.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He's probably going to say that.
It's been a long time since you've spoken with him, and that'd be a hilarious way to gain some insight. Don't know if he would know anything, because this is on this side of the globe, and his knowledge expands to his own side of the globe.
So, like I said, good luck, kid.
Well, we'll get there when it comes.
Mm-hmm.
But we accepted the deal, so I have a feeling if we move on past that and we don't do anything that the spiders request, they'll know. Something tells me.
Indeed. I think I can move us to... Let's see. Perfect. Activate. Let's go on a little tour, shall we?
Oh.
Okay, this map is
We're in
huge.
darkness again.
I know.
Sure thing.
Is this the map?
Hopefully you can see it now.
If not, let me know.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we can. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. You guys are coming from here. Where you
This
see
bridge,
my little
okay.
cursor, this bridge. It's not actually a bridge. Those are actually stairs. You ascend high enough on the face of the mountain, thanks to the aid of the spider webs, and you can feel a sort of wave push against you as you move forward. It doesn't seem to stop you, but you go in, and you can sort of hear, like, I think the term is tinnitus, like a sort of like ringing in your ear.
oh, the ringing.
Tinnitus.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like-
Tinnitus, yep.
It's like a ringing. Like, you know you're not supposed to be here. Your body knows it's not supposed to be here. But the protective power of the medallions and the rings with the Sihedron sigil just keep you in place. It keeps you centered. Gravity feels wonky here, like it's being compelled to work normal. But at this altitude, it shouldn't. You're on top of the world. If you were to turn around and look down, you could see the cloud cover, the forces that are fighting against one another that continue on. And even below that, barely anything as the clouds go over mountains and the landscape. You are at the best possible view that you can get of the rest of your world. And it's so big from where you're at.
It was oddly beautiful, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. But in your current location, right here, you enter what is referred to as the Teeth.
Wonderful.
Among these towers that you walk by, they look to be like nests. They could have at one point housed any number of creature. But looking at some of the saddles and the way that they're sitting off to the side, and based on signs with pictures as well as Thessalonian runes, the depiction of the words Dragon's Nest can be read. You're in a roost where dragons used to be.
Oh my god.
Can I read the rest of the Thessalonian runes?
You can. It is referred to exactly that, as the Teeth.
Oh.
And it only makes mention of a dragon nursery, how there's a roost there specifically for smaller baby dragons, and storage containers where sort of necklaces would have been worn. In fact, some of those necklaces are still inside, with their own inscriptions regarding adaptation, implying that these would have been worn so that creatures could attune to the atmosphere a little bit better as they are freshly hatched. So just a nice little ancient tour.
Okay.
Could we use those?
Necklaces of adaptation?
I mean,
Might as well.
if there's no reason why we couldn't or shouldn't.
They're nice to hold on
Just hang
to.
on to them at least. Yeah.
I want to investigate it first before doing that.
Mm-hmm. So that's where you're at. You're at the Dragon Nursery slash... I guess I should put a token down for representation's sake. Let's
Yeah,
choose...
that's where we are.
Let's put Blueberry back again, because we love our baby boy.
My son.
our
You guys
great
are
party
here at the nursery. The Teeth.
Alright.
Your choice is very simple. Travel in this direction or in that direction.
Okay.
You
Do we
just
want to
need-
make that choice next time? Because it is 8:30.
This is true. It is getting a bit late for these 3-hour sessions. I wish we had started sooner, but alas, scheduling conflicts do tend to happen. It is what it is.
I can go longer.
But we're... God
Look,
damn it.
I know you can go longer, but we haven't
I
eaten
can go
yet, and I
longer.
still haven't.
Okay, listen here, you two.
I'm glad you guys can go longer, but it's getting late.
Mm-hmm. I'll leave.
Yeah, dude,
I'll leave it
1
with
a.m.
this description so you have a general idea of what you want to do. So if you go to the right, there seems to be a fortress of some sort, and ascending but very steep stairs on a wall. If you go to the one on the left, there's another fortress of sorts, with a winding path that looks to be a lot smoother of a walk, albeit long, because if you can believe it, from the teeth to that tower is 1,000 more feet
Oh.
upwards.
Yay.
Damn.
Okay.
So it's up to you to decide on how you wish to travel, whether it be one path, another path, or if you just feel like climbing.
Shall we leave that decision to the next session?
Correct.
So we have some time to think on it.
Yeah, we'll think it over.
Think it over. Consider your options very carefully, because you don't know what you'll
Cool.
run into no matter which direction you go. Man, we are getting so close to ending this. It's ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
holy
It's
shit.
almost surreal.
Just remember this. We didn't take any damage fighting that dragon.
Oh shit, that's right, we didn't.
Oh, we did it. Hell yeah.
But
We're
you,
awesome.
but you burned some key. You burned some
I burned-
resources.
I burned one spell slot.
Same.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
also
I'm
used
sorry.
one
Two.
spell.
Two. I burned two.
Mm-hmm.
I might need a short rest to keep up with you guys then.
Nothing wrong with taking a 30-minute break to catching up and using spell slots if you lost any, if they can be reclaimed with a short rest. But for now, I think this is where we will conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for dropping by to our tavern. Thank you so much for listening to our insane ramblings, as they tend to be. And thank you so much for just being a part of the adventure. We hope to continue it. We'll see you not next week, but the week after, where we will find out finally what the hell is inside this tower. Till then, night-night.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.